Welcome everybody to another edition of Cho Thoughts. I hope y'all had a fantastic weekend. I sure as hell did. I got out of Pittsburgh for the weekend, well, more or less for the day. Went up to Waldemere Park with my little family. It was fun. X was really not about it at first. I think he was cranky because we took his phone away, but we went to the water park. Wasn't trying to get yelled at about a new phone or something happens to his phone. But he had fun. It was cool. I talked to you while I was up there. Um,
Yeah,
it's nice, you know. Of course, it's not as grand as Kennywood, but you know, it's nice. I really appreciated it. Like we got there, it didn't really pick up. So obviously, probably when people were off work between 3 and 5. It was hot, real hot. Uh, I know now to take another shirt.
yeah.
Yeah, and not have one that I'm usually we're supposed to wear to like the beach, the lake, because even though Brandy told me that I look great in it, I didn't feel great in it.
You didn't. I saw your photos. You look like shit.
Yeah, right. I didn't. I honestly didn't feel good in it. So
You
I'm.
you were trying to put them tanks out there on the.
There was no tanks. I was fucking. There was tits. Let's put it there. I was not really too comfortable with it. So, I mean, I love her and I love that she's trying to be positive, but nah, that didn't work for me. So just from now on, I'm going to kind of have my own mental state of mind and just always have a backup shirt. I'm not going to have fucking 6 packs and all that, and it takes forever to get rid of tit fat. So regardless how much weight you lose, it's still going to be there. So
You gotta firm them up, turn them into some muscly pecs.
yeah, that'll be the day. I'll probably be dead by the time that happens. Um, I mean, I still went and didn't really let it bother me. Kind of bothered me in the back of my mind, like subconsciously. But I just did my thing. Those motherfuckers were never gonna see me again ever. But now they see me here, which I highly doubt. I'll be like, well, they're away. See, they're away today. Um, but all in all, it was fun. I haven't been up there, yeesh, probably since I was like 13, 14. Obviously, a lot has changed, but it is funny to know that your camp is literally over the hill from the
Yeah,
Flying Lizard too.
our little place is right around the corner from Waldemere Park. Like we were telling you when we saw you guys on Sunday, um, like the main roller coaster up there literally goes right over our place. Like it goes right over
Yeah.
where we stay at. So we hear that amusement park all day long. Like we were saying, like it's not so bad during the day because everybody's mainly at the water park half, like like you guys did. Water park first, then you hit the rides at night. So it's not till like 3, 4 o'clock is when the park really starts going, and then it's just all night long.
The thing that killed me was, um, we had fun. We hit a couple rides when we got in, and then went to the water park, and then came back out and did, of course, the rides. But I was telling you, I don't know what was up with homie at the fucking train, but it was so funny. Like
Oh
the
yeah,
dude wanted just like like my man had the bucket hat on, different colors. Waldemere Park had all the team spirit, but there was no team spirit. It looked like he just hit the pendulum a couple times. And he is welcome to Waldemere Park. Thank you very much. Like he was making out with the fucking walkie talkie.
yeah.
And the best part is, I looked at Brandon and I was like, "You hear what he said? Besides Waldemere Park?" She's like, "No." I was like, "Okay, it's not just me." But the best is when he's walking, and this is what kills me about amusement parks. like they're checking to see if we're all secure on the train. There is nothing to hold us there. He come, but as he's walking, bro, he's walking all like sloth footed. It's so I'm just like, just start the fucking train. Just start the fucking train. And then what's worse is me and her sitting in the front. X is sitting behind us. And behind him is like a crying baby.
Mm.
So if anybody knows Xander or kids in the autism world or on the spectrum, that scream for them is intensified times like 5, 10.
Mm.
So I just kept doing one of these, kept looking at him, checking on him, like, you all right? You all right? He's like, I'm okay. I'm okay. But he's just looking like, then he's like gripping like the thing in front of him. I was like, he's going to fucking explode. So as we started going on the train, I guess the baby was calming down, but I was waiting for Xander to be like, the fuck is wrong with you, baby? I'd be like, well, that fucking baby had it coming.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's cool. The prices for food weren't out of this world like Kennywood, you know. I mean, of course, you know, they're kind of night and day, Kennywood and Waldemere, but it was just nice. They had a potato patch, but I know that shit ain't the same.
When we go there, we generally don't like. We might get drinks or something, but we don't generally eat there. Because again, when we go with like her parents and stuff, and you know, like old school. I mean, I know. I would assume most amusement parks might let you get away with it still, but like back in the day, like Kennywood and shit, like if you were going in there with a family, you knew you were going to be there all day. Your mom and pops was packing a cooler. You know what I mean? You had a picnic.
Yeah,
It was a whole thing. So like Waltermere still does that. Like they still let outside food in. So like her mom will go up and pick up some buckets of chicken. There's a KFC up the road.
yeah, yeah,
Her mom will go put in a KFC order and bring it. You know what I mean? Because then it feeds everybody. Because normally, again, when we go with uh, all my in-laws, so it's like a large group of people going. And again, we'll probably, like I said, we get drinks. So we'll probably get like a snack or something. But real food, like a meal, we don't generally eat there.
I'd rather take KFC over that shit any day, though. But yeah,
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, it's just like anything though. I mean, like, you know, when I go to the Pirate games with Levy and stuff, like anything entertainment wise, the price is just, it's everything's so outrageous.
well, yeah, that's why uh like pit season's coming, and I know X likes to do his thing where he'll want candy or snacks or something, and I'll drop like $25 on him on a drink, Skittles, on something like hot dog or something. But
Yeah.
now, when I go with him, we'll get something to eat before we go, or we'll eat here at the house. But I'm smart, and I'll go to like Five Below or something and put like bags of candy in my cargo pants or my cargo shorts.
Hmm.
Because daddy ain't spending no $8, $9 on the fucking candy at a fucking
Yeah. Yeah.
on a movie box candy. You know, that's what kills me.
I know. Well, me and Donna went to uh, the concert back in May. We got, and that's the thing. Like nowadays too. Like I know it's real big at the arena. The ballpark isn't as bad, but the arena is more of like serving you bottles of drink, like bottles of pop, bottles of beer, bottles of water, stuff like that. So I was like, all right, they have those self-serve coolers now. So we go over. I'm like, I grabbed the pot. She grabbed I think an iced tea or so like a Lipton tea or something in a bottle.
Yeah.
Went over, rung it up. She looked at me. She goes, "Is that for real?" And I was like, "Yeah, $15 for two 20 ounces."
Yeah. That's just
Where
ridiculous.
I'd rather like when we go to the Pirate games, like me and Mike and John, like we'll get the big souvenir cup. I could care less about the cup itself.
Facts.
If it's something, I might keep it. But if it's just a basic ass Pirates cup, I'm not gonna keep it. It's just a point of you could for the $9 or whatever it is. you can go get refills. Like it's not
Yeah.
one and done. Like I'm trying to get me a refill. You know what I mean? Like I'll get my use, especially it's a hot summer day for a baseball game. You're gonna want the refill anyways.
Yeah, for sure.
And then we don't mind paying the extra few dollars that it costs for food on our level because being in the club level, like I mean, we're not getting gourmet meals or anything, but
Nah.
like if I go get a hot dog in the club level, it's a little bit more decent quality hot dog than what you're gonna get down on the main level. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
And I understand I'm paying like probably a dollar or two more, but I don't care.
Right.
So it's just the cost of doing shit now is just. I mean, no, and I know we talked some politics last time or whatever, but like, I just watched this news briefing or something. I was watching the Olympics and they switched over to this news briefing, and they were talking about the presidential race coming up, and they were just saying how like Biden dropped out. Now it's Kamala versus Trump or whatever. And both of them are putting their campaigns together. And from what they saw of them, neither of them are addressing the economy, which is what fucking sucks right now.
No, they're just gonna badmouth each other.
Yeah. They said that when they polled like the public, the voters, the top subject that they were worried about was economy. And then it was like economy, immigration, and then like the abortion stuff, like the women's rights abortion stuff.
Right.
Like that was another hot topic. But I just was like, this is why I mean again, we don't do politics, but like this is why like last week when you guys were talking about it, I mean I know I chimed in a little bit, but like it's just
Yeah.
again that's the subject everybody's worried about, but the people that are the ones that can fix it aren't worried about it.
They're too busy yelling at each other.
Yeah, so it's like it is what it is, but
It's only gonna get fucking worse, bro, until November.
yeah, I was a little mad. They cut in my Olympics.
I know. I was able to.
The Olympics are here, bro.
The Olympics are here,
Go. USA. Right here. Right here.
right?
Right there.
I figured, what the hell? I would wear my basketball jersey to support Team USA, even though I don't have one. But I've kind of coming home from we went to the flea market yesterday.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I was trying to watch it on Peacock,
Oh, yeah. The
and then all of a
USA
sudden it was
for
like Was it Slovakia?
Serbia.
Serbia. And I shit you not, the coverage was over. I was like, what the fuck?
I know. I was watching. So I had to go to the doctors and stuff today, just like following up on tests and things that I did like a week ago. And then Donna was at dialysis, so I had to pick. So I went to doctors, came home, ate lunch, and was like, oh, let me see what the Olympics got going on. It was a day of women's rugby, which I'm in on that.
Yeah,
The guys, it's not bad. Like I've been watching it so much this past like what? It's only been 3 days or whatever.
something of
Like
that.
I've watched so much damn rugby that like I understand. I know what goes on in the sport now. Like
Yeah,
I
pretty
get it.
much, bro.
I get it. So it's like, but the women's to me is like a little bit more exciting. And I think for the other reason too is because Team USA is actually looking pretty damn good. But like the I was watching it was USA play today against Great Britain, which they said is a rematch from the same. We were in the first round of the act like the interleague play or whatever they call it is over, like the intergroup play.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now they're on to the actual tournament, and we're in the first round, which is like the quarter round or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And we played Great Britain last Summer Olympics, and Great Britain whooped our ass and kicked us out. U.S. women's has never made it past the quarterfinals, and they was running all over Great Britain today. Ran down the street to get Donna. 5 minutes, go get Donna. Come back, it was over. I was like, what the?
I'm telling you, I hate it, but I do really enjoy that Peacock has what's live,
Yeah,
and then that's what's live for them.
yeah,
But if you go and click on the Olympics, it'll have what is live, like in the corner in red.
hmm
You could sit there and pick whatever event it is,
Bro,
Go
I
there.
I'm loving. So I don't know. We probably have mentioned it before. So like, I have YouTube TV. That's what our cable provider is, or whatever you want to call it, TV provider. And we've had it for now for like, I think we've officially had it for a full year. And football season last year, it was pretty good because they do their own version of like red zone kind of,
Yeah.
especially since they bought the NFL Sunday ticket package or whatever. So I could have multiple games on the screen. You could do like a double box or whatever. So they started doing that. I guess YouTube's been testing it with other sports. So right now, YouTube TV, like on Saturday, we had like a lazy day Saturday because Donna had her surgery on Friday, as you know. So like Saturday, we just lazied it up. She was sleeping most of the day, still recovering, whatever. She was snoozing away. She wakes up. She goes, "What the hell's on the TV?" And I was like, "I got a quad box for the Olympics. I had 4 screens going at one time, bro. I had soccer, rugby, volleyball, and handball all going at one time."
Oh, you were fucking good.
Dude, that's all I did Saturday. I watched so much, and I woke up, as you probably know, it's like a curse. Like, we're on this, like, our bodies have that natural clock now. So like, no matter what, we're awake if we don't want to be.
Yeah.
So I was up at like 8 o'clock Saturday morning, just like, and then I remembered, like you said, like time zone difference. I'm like, shit, let me see what the Olympics might be on. Bro, I was watching badminton, ping pong, water polo. Like, I was watching some of the most absurd fucking sport things in the
Right.
world.
That I used to love it when the Olympics. I think there was. I don't know if it was once. It was once or twice, but I think we all went out. Like we were out, and I honestly can't recall where we were. But I think we were at dinner somewhere, and then we went to the south side. But I remember we were more engaged in the Olympics than actually being out with everybody because they
Yeah.
would have different events on different TVs.
Yeah, and I'm like, I think now too, like, I mean, I remember as a kid, like the Olympics always being a big deal. Like, I remember my parents always wanting to watch like the opening
Yeah.
ceremonies. And I remember a little bit about the games themselves, but now I guess it's, again, now that I'm older, like you said, I'm fully invested. Dude, I didn't even watch SmackDown on Friday. I recorded it so that I could watch opening
Opening
ceremony.
ceremonies.
And then I had like a watch along on with my mom and sisters on like video chat. We're like all watching it together. Like,
Yeah, when we got home, it was kind of the same way. I was like, oh, fuck, the Olympics. Because, like,
oh,
uh,
because you guys got in and did you go back and watch it at all? Because you could rewatch it on Peacock.
yeah, I mean, I wanted to, but it kind of like already happened. But I mean, I caught
Yeah.
pretty much the gist. Like,
It was cool. It was cool to watch it live because it was the first of its kind. As they were, the big deal was obviously the teams, the countries were boating down the river, that river and
yeah, I saw that.
the Sinai or
As it's
whatever.
raining.
Yeah, yeah, as it's raining. Um, so they're doing that, but like so they had performances scattered throughout the city
I
of,
saw
of
some of that.
Paris, and so they had, dude, it was so great. Calling the opening, not calling it, but hosting the opening ceremonies for NBC was Mike Tirico, Kelly Clarkson, and Peyton Manning. Like, hilarious. It was just
Right.
top notch. And then they had a few people scattered throughout the city, and on some of the boats. But they were saying that it was so hush hush, like Paris did not let out any information of what the performances or the opening ceremonies were going to be, except for the boats. That's all people knew.
Right.
So the performers, they were doing this all for the first time live. There was no rehearsals because they were afraid it was going to get leaked.
Yeah.
So like all of those performances were being tested for the first time. And I guess that's why they're saying like, I guess during Lady Gaga's performance, one of her dancers, his nuts fell out. Like, I don't know. Like, And then I didn't notice this, and it makes sense now. So there was a performance on one of their main bridges. They made it look like a runway, like a Paris fashion
Yeah.
show. And they just had like these people like kind of dancing and doing stuff. And they had this girl who we thought was just like, they had people along the sides that looked like, like the people at the runways, like the celebrities and the photographers and stuff.
Yeah.
And what we thought was funny, obviously my kid, she goes, "It's all drag queens." And I'm like, yep, it is. Yep, it is. Like, I didn't care. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah.
But the one girl, we didn't realize she was acting like a DJ. And I don't know if she really was controlling the music or if she was just, pretending.
Yeah.
So they were showing her a lot in that side of the runway.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to mimic the fucking Last Supper with Jesus.
Oh.
And I guess they're getting a lot of flack for it.
Come on, bruh.
I was like, to be honest, like I said, if nobody would have complained in these articles and stuff on social media wouldn't have come out, I would have never realized that's what was happening.
Right.
So I mean, I guess I would assume it's probably like your strict Catholics, your strict, religious people, kind of the ones we were talking about last week. Like,
Yeah.
I would assume it was them, especially too. Now that you think about it, like they had drag queens, like they had drag queens recreating what was supposed to be the image of the Last Supper, which, a lot of religions are against that kind of stuff. So
Yeah, but of
I
course
guess
they're going to sit there and nitpick that. But yet other shows and other things have did the Last Supper, The Simpsons, The Sopranos,
I'm assuming
House,
South Park.
South Park. I said House. Um, fuck.
But
One
it's
of the
just like, didn't they did it on that '70s show? They
they
did
did
it
on
too.
that 70 MASH.
MASH,
Yeah,
yeah.
like bro, like
It was just,
shut
I
up.
mean, yeah,
Like
it was so dumb. But like, I thought the opening ceremonies was pretty cool. Like again, because it was done the first of its kind. And then you said you caught some of it. Did you see they had this dude? They kept calling him the keeper of the flame, and he was running through Paris. He was jumping mainly on rooftops and shit.
no.
Dude, he was in this as soon as I saw him in costume because they had Snoop Dogg pass the flame to him. Snoop was like the last dude to carry it, and they had him pass it to this cloaked like dude in like a mask almost. It almost looked like a fencing mask.
Okay.
And then he starts running through Paris, and the next thing you know, he's on rooftops, like doing ninja flips, almost like parkour type shit,
Like
running through
Assassin's Creed.
exactly what it was, dude. It was Assassin's Creed because they said that if you paid attention, the very first commercial they went to was it was like a replay of the Assassin's Creed the Revolution edition when they did the French Revolution.
Yeah.
And I didn't know this, but the company that makes them, that video game company Ubisoft,
Yeah.
they're a French-based company.
Well, that makes total sense then.
So that's what I said. But again, like Chirico and Peyton and them, they didn't catch on to that. And nobody could really say, oh, yeah, that's like the Assassin's Creed dude. You know what I mean? So it was just a lot of social media that picked up on it. And it was all over like Twitter and stuff like that. Like, oh, yeah, that's Assassin's Creed. Like, and it was so cool the way they had him doing shit, running through Paris to to finally light the torch. But that's what I told Jane and Dawn. I was kind of irritated because they had him the whole almost 3 hours of an opening running through Paris. And then he passes it to some French athletes, and they were the ones that, it wasn't just French athletes, but there was a bunch of
Yeah, but he put in all this effort.
yeah, to give it to they were like Hall of Famers or whatever. Yeah, I was like, he did all the work. Let him finish the day. Let him,
He's all over there like, here.
Yeah.
My bad.
So it was pretty cool though, because again, I think it was definitely like a gamer. Like if you're a gamer, you definitely caught it. Like
up on it.
What it was. Yeah, it was cool. Like again, it was a pretty cool opening ceremony. A lot of stuff that was never done before. And then did you see the Olympic torch, like, you know how they light like the big torch that stays lit for the whole games? You see it's like a hot air balloon?
Yeah.
I didn't know that the first hot air balloon was created in France. I had to Google that shit.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I
So
was
if
like,
y'all didn't know, the more you know.
yeah. I was like, okay. But it was cool.
Yeah. I mean,
But
it's been
I told
interesting.
I told the girls though what I'm more interested in is the closing ceremonies because you know they do the closing ceremony and the host country always closes out and they pass the torch to the next host and then the next host will do like a little teaser of their opening or whatever. And it's coming here next summer. Well, not next summer, but the next Summer Olympics, 4 years.
Yeah.
It comes to the U.S. So I'm like, oh, fuck. They're handing it to us. Like, what are we going to do?
Who knows what shape this country will be in 4 years?
Well, L.A. is the host city. I mean, we know a guy.
I mean, I know a guy.
I was curious. I thought I told the girls, I said, I'd be curious to see how much, like, to go to an Olympic event would be.
I mean, just one day of it.
Yeah, like, just go, like, obviously go do, like, the touristy stuff, like, walk around, like, you know, I mean, and see all the touristy stuff.
Just check it out.
But I would be interested in going to some event, like maybe a soccer game or I don't know. I'll fucking go to a ping pong match, dude. That shit's intense.
Bro,
Them dudes be whipping that fucking ping pong at each other.
I don't care if there's fucking 2 last tickets for fencing. I'll fucking go. Just
Like
say
hey, U.S. women, we're supposed to take gold and silver. They predicted or something like that.
I mean,
we got a good squad. I'd go see some fencing.
I'll go see some fencing.
Let's put it this way. I'm gonna go see whatever ticket's the cheapest. Like whatever I can afford.
Right.
I don't care. Like handball? Okay, I'll go see some handball. Let's go see some handball.
I'll see handball any day.
Dude, did you Pat McAfee, he brought up a really good like idea. He said, I don't even know if USA has I think he kind of questioned it too. Like, I don't know if we have a handball team. And if we do, why do we not have NFL quarterbacks as our handball team?
Right.
Like, could you imagine like current NFL quarterbacks like Lamar Jackson,
yes,
Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen, whoever else you could think of right now, like Tua. Like, if you get a group of like the current top quarterbacks in the NFL and have them whipping that fucking handball towards the net, dude,
right?
They'd be burning it.
Yeah, can you imagine like Raiders Nation over handball?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that'd be crazy. And then you get like a guy too, like Pat Mahomes, that like he can, you know, because these handball guys do these crazy jumps and throw it. Like the way he's always throwing things on the move and shit like that. I'm like, why not? I don't know. Let's ask this guy. This guy might know. I mean, his city's playing host to the Olympics in 2028.
4 years.
Make room. We're coming out.
We're coming for Olympics, homie. What's good, sir?
What is good, my guys? How y'all doing?
Good. Just catching up on the Olympics, letting the people
know. Talking about the hot topic of the fucking country right now.
Besides the presidency nonsense.
Yeah, unless you want to talk, we ain't talking politics.
I was like, I don't want to talk no more about that shit.
No politics.
No politics.
No politics.
We don't want nobody getting us. We don't want to get canceled.
I feel that.
We've been going on too strong to fucking get canceled.
Yeah. I
was like, even though Eric puts me on a fine line of I have to answer comments and questions.
Hey, I try to dabble.
You put us right on the fucking edge, bro.
Dude, listen, you don't want me on. You don't. If we did like a live watch along with me in the Olympics, I would get us canceled because I call some of these countries some inappropriate shit.
That's because you're bleeding red, white, and blue. I mean, you got to hate everybody else right now. Bro.
Look, I was yelling at the Aussies, and they weren't even playing us. They were playing Ireland, and I was yelling at Australia.
Bro.
And Donna was like, "Do we hate Australia?" And I was like, "Yeah, we do. They were talking shit on our swimmers. Like they were talking shit on Michael Phelps. Like we hate Australia."
We hate
But after
everybody.
the Olympics, I'll be like, I kind of like Australia. They got a nice little country down there, you know.
They got the worst insects and bugs ever I've seen in my
Yeah,
life.
everything there will kill you.
Maybe that's why they're
Yeah,
so aggressive and they hate everything right now and they're trying to earn like all the gold right now is because they don't want to go back to the country where they're like, hey, that spider is as big as this fucking door. Let's not go back there right now.
yeah.
Like, you see some of that shit? I'm
Griff,
arachnophobic. I will burn
Yeah.
everything down. The town, the
Burn the
village, the
house down.
city,
It's
the
got to go.
country.
Griff, let me ask you this: do you know,
Yeah.
being that you were, in the military and stuff, like, do a lot of military people play rugby? Is that a big thing for like?
I mean, kind of, actually, yeah.
Because I was just
Rugby
curious
is
because we were
definitely
talking
like,
before you came on. We were talking. I said I've been watching a lot of Olympic rugby. And they were just saying, like, I was watching the girls' U.S. team today, and they were saying how, like, a bunch of the girls on the U.S. Olympic team they're from the military of some sorts. Like, I was like, well,
yeah,
that makes sense. These girls are big as shit. Like, if I want somebody defending the country, it's that girl. Like, goddamn. Like, that girl
yeah,
trucked over that Great Britain chick. She just stiff armed her right to the ground. That was like, and they even got pads on.
yeah.
Like, you
Sometimes
And
they
imagine
rugby is real, man. I feel
you
like
put
I
a
got
rifle in that
introduced to
girl's
it.
hand, she's gonna take somebody out.
I think I
I just
got
didn't know. Like,
introduced
I
to
was
it
just
in like in
curious if
Korea.
I was
Yeah,
just curious because, like I said, I thought maybe like, well, that would make sense, like because rugby's kind of a big international sport. So if you guys
yep,
were to go overseas or another country, that's like something that you could play. I guess kind of like
yep,
soccer.
yep. Yeah, it is actually big in the military. I think it just kind of came out of like not having to really buy any equipment
Yeah,
for it at first.
just get a
So it was
ball.
like, yeah, like it's like the cheaper version of football. But then it
Yeah,
like took over into its own thing for military at least. And
yeah.
yeah,
like
yeah,
now it's like they're serious with the rugby.
yeah. Oh yeah, I'm like I told Paul, man, I'm in on it now. I'm like, shit,
Yeah.
let's go. Like we need a rugby team here in Pittsburgh. Let's get some of these motherfuckers out there.
Yeah, rugby's legit, man. Yeah, rugby is legit sport.
Yeah, it is.
1,000%.
Well, they have like all that stuff inside Shenley Park and whatnot too.
Yeah.
Like they have it like scrimmages and shit like that. I see
Oh,
it all.
really?
Yeah. So go ahead, Eric. Get
Man.
your ass down on Shenley Park. Let me see, break a couple bones, and then I'll just
I
go
didn't
see.
say I was playing. I ain't playing.
Like,
I'll commentate. I'll
hey,
call
what
a
is
rugby
that?
game. I'll do
No.
that, but I ain't playing.
Put that down, Lexi.
I'm
Uh-uh.
too slow. I might be the right size, but I ain't the right speed.
Well, once you get
No, but
that ball, you got to run.
I'm going to get
I know. Them chicks, those girls. Like I said, I've been
it's
watching
for
more
your
girls
tip,
than I
baby.
have been the guys. And those girls, man,
Yeah, it's
they're
for the tip.
killing it.
Sorry, I'm with my little monsters.
It's fine.
It's
We,
cool.
we we welcome everybody on this show. We don't
I
care.
just want to know what we're eating. What am
Oops,
I? What do
sorry.
we got there? I
Right?
want to eat.
Nothing,
I was like, what we
nothing,
whipping and
nothing
cooking?
fancy.
No,
Nothing
no, trust
fancy
me.
at all. Just some fish sticks and some
Trust me.
corn
Yes,
dogs
I
for like
love some fish sticks.
a
Hello.
pre-dinner. Can you see them? There you
Hi.
Hello. Oh, little ones. I remember when
These are
they
your
were that
uncles.
little.
It's Uncle Paul, Uncle Eric. Say
Hello, little
hi.
ones.
Hi.
Hi. Man, so we got kids on the show every week now. I love it.
All right, say bye.
Hi.
See you guys. Have fun eating.
I want some fish sticks.
Yeah, those are your uncles. Yes. Go sit
We're
down.
just across the entire country, though. It's
Way on the other side. Way on the other side.
we on the other side.
Other water. Other water.
Yeah.
We on the hurricane side. He on
The
the heat.
hurricanes
He on the heat wave side. We on the hurricane side.
I mean, yeah,
and,
we just meet in
and
the middle.
earthquake side. We've been having a
Oh
couple
yeah, earthquake
earthquakes
side.
today.
I was like,
Oh,
we'll just meet in
really?
the middle and it
Olympics.
just be
Yeah.
cluster counting. It's fine.
They've been talking about you guys. The wildfires are kicking up out there, I guess.
Oh my God,
It is
everything
that
is
time of
on
year too.
fire. It's always fire out there. This shit's always burning. Always burning.
It ain't even the good shit that's fucking burning.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, at least let me get
Goodness
a
gracious.
contact.
Yeah, right.
This
At
should
least let me
stay on
roll up
fire.
and. All
Well,
right,
that's
that's
it.
cool.
I was watching the Pirate game on Saturday, and they were just in Arizona, and they were saying how it was like 112. I was like, why are they playing baseball at 112? Like,
Dude.
call it a game.
Yeah, it's terrible.
That's ridiculous.
Well, I can only imagine. Like, it's probably. I don't. Is it like 112 there with humidity, or is it just like dry humidity?
It's well, California is a little different. It has a little bit of humidity, so it feels bad. But I mean, once you get in the hundreds, it's all bad. Like when I was in AZ, there's never any humidity, but it don't
Yeah,
matter. I feel like you're
100 is
putting
still
your head in
100.
it. Yeah,
Heat is
it'd be
heat.
124. I see, baby. It feels
Look,
like you're putting your head inside the oven.
he said it's nothing special, but he put lemon on those fish
Right,
sticks.
but he
I
over
don't
there
even be
Gordon
putting lemon
Ramsay
on
and the
that.
motherfucking fish
He's
sticks.
stepping it up a notch
No,
on the fish stick
it's
game.
them. They like the lemon.
He got the little zest on it and whatnot. He got a beef Wellington in the oven.
No, no, y'all are tripping. I see, baby. It's cute.
That's great.
Look, you see them corn
No,
dogs? They're gonna have the perfect ketchup and mustard drizzle. You know what I mean?
Little
That perfect,
ratio to
that
it.
perfect drizzle.
I
Hell yeah.
wish. I see,
That's
baby.
great.
Please go sit down. Daddy's doing this. I
I'm
got you.
telling you, I miss them days, but I don't miss them days.
No, no.
Yeah, I
I
know.
mean, look at last week when we had Sam on. Like Xander heard something, and all of a sudden he was like,
I know. He just pops in.
"All right, I'm here."
That's like
He
I
hears
had him,
different voices.
dude. I was like, "Is he still there?" And you were like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Xander, did that build that microwave cart?" He's like, "Nope." I was like,
Meanwhile, like I said,
"My
it's right
man,
fucking here.
my man, called dad out on his shit." I forgot to
No
ask.
joke.
I forgot to ask him about that when we saw you guys yesterday.
Oh yeah, nah. The best part is like I hung up when we got done shooting the show. And I looked at him and I was like, "You know damn well I built that microwave cart." He's like, "Mm-hmm," and he just took off. Then what is this thing inside the dining room? He's like, "It's a nightstand."
Oh, nice.
I was like, "Damn, all right,
Look,
you throw me under the bus."
when we come over on Saturday, I'm like, "Let me see that new nightstand you got."
Right? I'll be like, "Cool, it's right here. It's called a microwave cart."
Yeah.
Like, oh my god. He was killing me when we got home yesterday. I asked him something. Brandy asked him something. She's like, "So what'd you get?" He was like, "My stuff."
That's what he kept saying to
He
us.
kept it clenched to his chest. I was like, "Son, you could show her what you got." He was like, "I got stuff."
Yeah, like don't worry
Walked out
about
the hallway.
it.
I
We
looked at
were,
her. I was like, "He's 16, yo. He don't want to show you." Like,
Like, don't worry about it.
yeah,
that's
that's
what
My
it. Don't
stuff.
worry about it.
Yeah, my stuff.
My
I
stuff.
asked
My
him,
dad paid for this shit. So did my nanny, and I'm the fuck up.
dude. I watched when you guys went and he picked out those movies. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, I was like, you got movies? What would you get? He was like, the good ones. And again, like you said, he kept the bag close to him. I was like, well, what are the good ones? He was like, you know. And then he just walked away. And I was like, what the fuck?
He don't want like he don't want you in his bag. Like
Yeah,
he
No.
don't want
like,
you in
yeah,
his shit.
stay out my bag. Like,
Stay out my bag, Uncle Eric. He was like, this me. This me right here.
like, why
Don't
I even
touch
gotta tell you that? Like, stay out my bag.
he
Like,
was
that's
like,
the rule.
don't make my
Wait,
dad be like, hey, get out the bag.
wait till he comes over next time. I'm like, stay out my kitchen. Stay
He'll
out
be
my
like,
kitchen.
you'll hear him real quiet go, I'm
You
sorry.
all right?
Yeah,
And he'll take off on you.
I know.
Well,
Get out my bag. Get out my pretzel bag.
I told him yesterday, I was like, hey, you wanna put up the new Funko Pops? He was like, nope. I was like, damn, bro. I was like, you are so 16 anymore. I
Dude,
was
he's
like,
been
you
giving you a
just,
hard time all weekend.
yeah, he was like, I don't know. He's just, I don't think he's ready to go into 11th grade. But,
Wow, that's crazy.
but at the same
11th
time, like he's
grade.
excited, because this time, like, I don't know, this year is a lot for him.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they're gonna have to they take their own version of the PSSAs.
Yeah.
somewhat of the SATs, and then this year there'll be like, I think they were saying somewhat of like Special Olympic scouts will be at the track and field events this year.
Oh, that's cool
Wow.
though. That's
So I
sweet.
was like, all right. So I know when it's gonna come down to it. Next thing you know, I'll be taking my fucking former diabetic ass and running with my kid. Like, come on, Xander, we got to do a half a mile at least, something. I'm gonna show you how to throw this javelin. Don't throw it like just. You're gonna like put some effort into it.
Yeah. No
Yeah,
running, no running, no running with the Gatorade bottle in your pocket.
hey
Avery,
man,
you want ketchup?
what's crazy is he still gained second place.
I
All right,
know.
I'm gonna put it.
That's what killed me, bro. Was he got second
Let's
place
move
with
this
that
stuff out the
Gatorade?
way.
And then I loved how when he came over and he pulled it out, it was like, what? I was like, dude,
Sit down on green table.
really? A 32-ounce Gatorade bottle?
Why your
Impressive.
shorts are falling, buddy? It's why your shorts are falling.
And it was too. And that was funny is like the next two meets, that was him. He kept pulling them up.
Yeah.
But there's nothing in them.
Just the
It was like
muscle reaction.
it was just muscle memory. It was like I think there was a Gatorade bottle in my pocket. Because I know these girls were happy to see me. I gained second place. But my dad was yelling at me because, I got second place with a Gatorade bottle in my fucking pocket as I'm running a fucking 100 meter.
Dude, that was the first thing I noticed when you started posting those videos and pictures on Instagram of his first, was it the first or second meet?
First.
And there was those two girls, those two blondes sitting in the grass, and there was just Xander. Hey, how's it going? I was like, look at this little fucking dude.
All I
That's
thought to
so
myself
cool.
was, I just looked at him and I was like, yeah, he gets that one from me. Like,
Hmm.
for sure.
Hmm.
Because he's just sitting around them, like, just scripting, hey, ladies, what's up? And I was
Oh,
like,
I see, man.
is he really saying, hey, ladies? Like, it's so great. Like,
I looked past the fact that he was at a track meet, that he had the jersey and the kid on. Like, I went straight to like, he is macking on this girl.
yo, he was spitting
Gotta eat a
hard. I
little
was
bit
like,
of it, buddy.
okay, all right. Like, one time, I think it was a couple years ago, I think my mom took him to Erie to Splash Lagoon or something. And she caught him on video talking to two Mexican women. This is where it gets better.
My God.
Is he is she got the video of him and he heard they were
My
speaking
God.
Spanish.
Yeah,
And he knows like I speak Spanish.
yeah.
So all of a sudden you see Xander go, hola mamacita. I was like, shut
What?
the fuck up. I was like, my dude,
What?
my dude. I was like, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I was like, that's my dude right there.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
But yeah, he does it, and then his mom will say something, and I'll just be like, anyway, I'll just tune it out. But yeah, 11th grade. But he's just been
Cut.
a teenager. That's all it
Put it
is.
out. Got to blow on it,
Trust
baby.
me, we're dealing with it too. Like Jane's like having a little bit of attitude lately. Like we think it's like
It's too
stress
hot,
and
blow it.
stuff. And again, she's a teenage girl,
Okay.
and there's like, I guess you could say like some hormone change things going on.
Yeah, that happens.
So like, yeah, so like her attitude's been a little. I'm like, I'm about to fight this girl. Like I'm about to fight this girl. Donna's like, I know, just calm down. Like,
I get that way with Xander. Like, I knew the three of us would all be here fucking somewhere wanting to fight our fucking teenagers. It's fine.
yeah,
It comes like that. Like, I
yeah,
get it with Xander. I'll simply say, take out the trash. And I'll be like, I'm busy right now. I'm like, boy, they take the fucking trash out. Like, I will. I'm like, just take the trash out. Like, it's not hard. But then
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't gotta
reflect in my
be.
mind where I go like, yo, I used to give Darlene shit.
I
Yeah,
know.
it's
I
that.
used
And
to be
then it's
like, man, I
kind of,
want to take out the damn trash.
then you kind of feel them, but like, the parent side of you, like, you better take that goddamn trash out. But then the us
Yeah,
side of us is like, I feel that.
Yeah, right.
I
I
Be
get
know.
like,
it.
you know what?
I get it.
Maybe you don't want to take the trash out
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
I think for Jane, like this, like she, again, like she's on vacation right now, which actually she's
Yeah.
coming home early, so she'll be with us Saturday. Um, but she's realizing like school's getting ready to start, and it's her last year. Like she's doing
yeah,
that whole. oh, it's going to be my last year to play soccer. Oh, it's my last year to go to homecoming and prom and all that. Like she's running through the last of everything. Like we did when we were seniors.
Yeah, but I think for us it was more like this is it. Not this is the last. It was like
Yeah,
this is it. This is it. Because we were the fuck out. We were
yeah,
gone. This is over. Like we
yeah,
don't got to deal with this shit no more. So I mean I
yeah,
feel her in a certain way where it's like I mean I get that part too, because even now I still feel like yeah, this is the last. This is the yeah. But then
yeah,
it's like in the same sense, we were more infatuated about leaving
yeah.
than the thought of it. It's that's what it
And
was.
I think for her too, like she's realizing, like we've been talking colleges. She's gone on college visits and stuff like that, and it's like I think it's also hitting her like, oh shit, I actually have to really pick one now. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's not just a thought and a formality. Like, oh crap, I got to pick a college. I'm trying to send her out your way, Griff, but she don't want to. I don't know.
No, she don't want to. She don't want to go to Cali. No, we're in
I'm,
Cali.
I'm, I'm trying to get her to go. I'm like, listen, you got the opportunity to go to almost any college in the U.S. Because she was like, how about Colorado? And I'm like, Colorado's beautiful, but it's fucking cold. You live in Pittsburgh, go
Yeah,
somewhere warm. Like, go.
yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
like, don't go to
yeah,
to out Colorado, or she was talking about West Virginia, and I'm like, no, well, fuck no, that's out of the question for a lot of reasons. But no, you're not going to WVU.
there's
Like,
no way I'm gonna be supportive if she goes to West Virginia when I'm a season
Uh,
fucking ticket fucking Pit Panther holder. I'm not gonna
yeah,
be like,
yeah.
oh shit.
I
No.
told her WVU, and Ohio State are my only two definite no's. I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't do either of those. But yeah, I mean, she's again, that's what Donna. I got the mail today, and Donna goes, "What we get?" And I was like, "More college things." And she was like, "God damn!" I'm like, "That's all that comes anymore. Like, I don't even get bills or anything anymore. It's all college applications, college applications." I'm like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! Some schools I never even heard of. Wooster. Who the fuck heard of Wooster? Like, like what the fuck is that at?
I never
So
seen their football team.
no,
What are they, the
are
Wooster
they on that
Cocks?
What the
they on that
fuck?
college 25 show? See if they on that college 25.
I'll have to look, see, like, and see if the Wooster Cocks are on there or something.
Yeah. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah,
She
yeah.
gets crazy ones. But hey, you might be she's thinking about where you go to a lot. She's possibly looking at RMU, so staying home and
Oh
going
yeah,
there. I was like, yeah,
yeah. I
Uncle
mean,
Paul come out and visit you.
yeah. It was like I service out there, and like a lot. I'm good with like the academic advisors and the.
You got more RMU gear than I do, and you don't even like have.
Well, the thing is, I originally told the head of academics and athletics. I said my initial thing was I was going to go here. It was between here and Teal. And I said, I was stupid. I was young. And I was like, I'm going to take a year off. I was like, that's 20 some years ago. I said, and I was like, I never really, I should have, but I didn't. And they're like, isn't it just crazy that you service here now? And I was like, it is kind of weird, but it's the same thing. I think it's like a, full circle moment that I'm
Yeah,
here. And like, so of course, like I talked to the academic advisors, financial advisors. I even talked to some of the people that deal with the special needs kids just to have it in the back of my brain because
yeah,
I kind of have to focus on a little bit on that too.
yeah,
And then like just for shits and giggles, in case somebody wants their kid to go, it's like cool. They have a great photo. They have a great photographers and photo fucking program. They are great for schools of business. Like I met with the dean. That shit was wild. Like it's really cool to like just have those formalities and get to know these people and have connections and acquaintances just in case. Like it's really cool. And I just feel like even though I never went to school there, I do feel a part of it. And
yeah,
then they'll sit there and be like, well, you were going to go to school here. So, hey, here's 9 pairs of fucking RMU socks. Here's all these clothes for your son. Hey, here's one for like campus move-in day, and I was like, I don't need all of this shit. Like, I appreciate all this swag, but at the same time, I'm like, I really don't need all this. But
yeah,
Xander's making out like a fat rat with all the half the shit they give him because they give him everything from shirts to socks to shorts to hoodies. Like they just give a shit. So I mean, it's a really great school. I do.
yeah. Like you said, that's one of the reasons she's looking to go there is because they are one of the more well-known schools for photojournalism, which is what she's going to go to college for. So,
Yeah.
um, so she that's one of the ones on our list. But I have a couple RMU hockey hats and stuff just because our niece plays for RMU's like junior team, like the little kid team.
Yeah.
So like we go out to the RMU ice rink, and sometimes if they have stuff, I mean, I can't pass up a hat. I'm like, I want one of them.
Oh,
Let me
I
get one of
did.
them.
They handed me an RMU hat, and I was like, looked at that hat pretty hardcore. I was like, that looks like a MAGA hat. I was like,
Kid.
this is.
Kid.
I was like, I don't care what people vote for, so don't judge me on this fucking channel. But to me,
Yeah.
last thing I want is to be out in the middle of fucking
You don't want to lose an
anywhere. Somebody
earlobe. You don't
looks
want
at
to
it
lose
and
an
you're like,
earlobe over that shit.
no. Just because I felt like mowing the lawn in an RMU hat that looked like a
Big
MAGA hat.
You're gonna get that shirtless wonder dude. He's either gonna attack you or you're gonna be your best friend. Just one of the two.
I'm telling you, man. I don't know. Because like I have neighbors that are like very, 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 very Trumpers. And I don't give a fuck. I said it, I've stated on the show 1,000 times. I don't care. I really don't. Because you could be a Trumper and be a really cool person. You could be a Trumper and be a dick. You could be a Harris person or a Biden person, whatever, and still be a good person at heart or a shit person at heart. So if they have their flags out and whatnot, it's fine. It's what's happening. The election's coming. I get it. So if I go out there, if I'd been out there in a fucking Trump hat, I'd have had like, vroom, they'd have been coming over like, they're gonna make America great again. I'd be like, I'm just here to mow the fucking lawn.
Yeah.
Just here to
Just
mow the
trying to
fucking
get some
lawn.
crust now. What the fuck you talking
This
I'd
is
be
about?
like,
Just
like
this
this is
is
trying to
this
get some
is the
crust. Like,
sweat
that's
hat.
it.
I
this
wore
is
this
I
like
home
can't,
just so I don't
exactly,
ruin a good
yeah.
one.
be
Yeah.
like, see the way my lawn's set up. I wear this hat for this.
Yeah,
Okay,
like, what you talking
yeah.
about?
But like I
Just trying
just
to get some chores in. Leave me the fuck alone.
yeah, just trying to get some shit done, so I don't have
Yeah.
like 3 feet high grass. Is that all right? Thanks. All right. Yeah. Like I
Mm.
think I'm still the worst person is the lady that got in my dad's car for a ride up the hill. I
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
that was crazy.
"Did you vote for Trump?" My dad was like, "I'll kick you the fuck out of this car." He really did. He was like, all I had to do was literally go 3 feet up the hill, and I was being a good Samaritan and told her, "Yeah, you're an elderly lady. Get in the car. I'll take you up the hill." And as soon as she got in, he was like, "I swear to God, Paul." She looked at me and was like, "Did you vote for Trump?" And he was like, "I'll kick you the fuck
Yeah,
out."
you gotta go.
He was like, "You're in the dead ass heat." He was like, "We're not talking about this. Like, I'm
Yeah.
literally doing something nice for you." So if I voted for Biden, would you kick me? Would you like tell me to pull over? No, you wouldn't. You take that fucking
All right,
risk.
hold on, man.
But but yeah, like I think
Hold
RMU is
on.
a great school for her
Don't
Yeah.
touch.
for sure. And if anybody gives Brenton any shit, he got kids to take care of and shit to fucking do. So don't come at us on the fucking show, all right? Shit happens.
I will fight someone.
I will fuck somebody
I
up.
just got done watching Olympic boxing. I'm in the mood to fight someone.
Yeah, but you were also watching rugby,
Whoa.
but I don't see you playing rugby.
No, but Olympic
Hey,
boxing is
bro.
a little different. They were really trying to knock each other out.
I thought they were introducing MMA this year.
No. We got breakdancing this year.
I fucking saw that. I was like, this is really an Olympic sport?
Bro,
Wait, what?
did you
Is
yeah,
Yeah.
it?
breakdancing's an Olympic sport this year.
I was just missing out. Like, what the hell? Really? That's a sport now? Like, God dang, anything's
Yeah.
a sport of this.
Look, Joe, did you start watching the Kevin Hart Keenan thing?
A little bit of it, yeah.
Dude, it is so fun. They had them too. They brought on a breakdance expert and had a DJ, and Kevin Hart and Keenan Thompson were trying to do breakdancing.
Oh my god.
Dude, it was hilarious. This dude, Kevin Hart, there was a couple times Kevin Hart, they were talking about some shit, and Kevin Hart lost it. Like he was like timeout. He was in tears, the shit they were cutting up on
It
in the
doesn't make
Olympics.
sense that breakdancing should be an Olympic sport. I get like skateboarding, I get MMA because they were going to try to do MMA, but
Well, I mean, they have karate or they have like the jujitsu. I mean,
judo and
that's
all that,
close.
yeah. But
I,
breakdancing, like, how do they set this up? Do they just put a big cardboard in the middle
Yeah.
and be like, "All right, you pick your beat, you beat over here." You be ready. All
That is
right.
No,
a
this
weird Olympic
seriously,
sport.
the way the guy described it to
Please don't
Kevin
tell
Hart.
me there's cardboard because I will piss myself on this show.
No, I don't think so. I think it's gonna be like they're doing it down like by the Eiffel Tower on like a stage, I guess. But I
Mm.
guess you can. It's gonna seriously be like a dance circle with different countries represented, and you can call somebody out, and you just break dance against each other. And then they said you get penalties if you touch the other dancer, like you can't bump or like touch them or whatever. And it's just
So they're
all on
Uh,
style.
so
And
they're
I'm like,
breaking, but they're like, but it's like battle dancing.
dude, this they're calling it breaking. They're calling it breaking, just like
Like
the
and
movie.
who is
Like
who's like grading this? Who's like gonna hand out the medal? Like who's deciding
I
which
don't
is
fuck
better?
LL Cool J probably. I don't know. Like
nah, bro, it's gonna be Flavor Flav.
I feel like
he is
this
there.
hasn't been
Flav,
thought out.
you figure Snoop's there too. You got Flav. You
Yeah.
got Snoop. Lady Gaga's over there. That's some music people. They might be able to.
I don't think Lady Gaga's gonna be judging no breakdancing.
I mean, who knows? Who
So
else
that
is over
means
there?
in
John Legend's
2020.
over there. Maybe John Legend can. I don't know.
So so that means if they're doing that, so then in 2028, were they gonna have like battle rapping? Because if so, I'm going to LA.
No,
I'm
no.
going to LA, bro. If it's
LA's
battle
when
rapping, I'm flying.
they're introducing flag football in LA. That's going to be the new sport in LA. Flag football.
Oh, God.
Because
Yeah. Oh man.
Peyton Manning is trying to petition to be the coach for Team USA.
Of course he is.
I was
Flag
like, well,
football.
I mean,
That's an Olympic sport.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm over here doing the same thing. Flag football.
Yeah. Wow.
I
Right.
mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
can
you
you
got to
see?
bat.
Look, can you imagine you put a rugby player in flag
That's the
football?
funny. Like I'm like, then we need to get like pencil fighting in there, and like let's bring everything in. Then like, you know what
Hacky
I'm saying?
sacking. We're
Like
gonna be
let's just
hacky
bring everything
sacking.
in. Like, you know what I'm
Well,
saying? Everything.
if you remember, like the old the video games, like California games and shit, they would have hacky sack on there.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
So that used to be
Yeah,
like a sport, like an Olympic sport. Which
yeah.
some of that shit don't make sense. Like me and Brandy the other day were watching surfing, and I was like,
They're in
why?
Tahiti. Like they're not even
Yeah.
I
in
was
Paris
Yeah.
falling
because
asleep watching surfing.
there's no waves or ocean in Paris, so they have it in Tahiti. And I'm like, how
Tahiti.
in the
So I
hell does
was
that?
like, I kept telling her, I was like, this reminds me of like an old Microsoft 95 screensaver. Like it's just the waves going. And I
Yeah,
was like, I'm just sitting there trying to watch it, and I was like, this shit's lame as fuck. Like
that's like I said. Like I watched a handball for the first time. I'm like, what the fuck is handball? And I was thinking the old game we played in school where you threw the
like
ball off
butt
the
ball.
wall.
There
You
you
know what I
go.
mean? Like football. And then
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
basically water polo, not in water. And I'm like,
It's
what the
like a
fuck?
European thing, that handball stuff.
Yeah.
Like some of this shit that they are doing. I'm like speed walking. Who is speed walking?
Bro,
Like
I will be an Olympic speed walker in no time. I'll be like, tell me there's a hot dog cart at the end, and I'm walking.
no, they say that's rough though. They say by the time those people are because it's like almost like running a marathon, but like speed walking.
Yeah, yeah.
And they say like they end up with like their feet are bleeding by the time they're done. Some of them like they're shitting themselves and pissing themselves. Like
Well, that's just pussy work right there, okay?
I'm like I'm not doing all that.
Buck it up, soldier. Let's go. Like, let's
Yeah,
go. Do a little speed walking on your own fucking time.
you should have seen me watching the Olympics or gymnastics the other day. Donna was like,
One
"Are
second.
you're about to have a heart attack?" And I was like, "I'm about to stab somebody." Like Team USA, the dude fell off the little flippy bar. And I'm like, that's it. Kick him off the fucking team. And then they're like, well, his fiance's in the crowd. And I'm
I
like,
was
well,
looking at his counter to see what was back there.
uh,
You got anything
they
good
got,
to eat back there?
looks like you got a multi box of like chippies.
I want some chippies.
Let me see. Is
Nice little conventional like oven dip going on there. I want them paper towels.
that a bag of onions?
Probably. What else?
Or is that Kraft mac and cheese back there? Look, you got some
Yo,
mac and
he
cheese
better, he
back.
better make me some fucking crab mac. I want them chippies. Hmm.
The green bag? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, it look like it. I don't know. And then
I'm
he got a
guessing.
nice setup with the microwave and the oven thing.
I'm guessing that's an air fryer back there too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. I'm all right. Don't y'all judge us if he left. Shut up.
Where those hungry fat kids?
I know, right? It looks amazing. I like his cabinetry. I
I
know.
know.
I'm envious of his cabinets.
We're old. We're like, man, them cabinets look nice.
Yeah, right.
Sorry.
Oh, he's back.
It's-
We was amused by your whole background anyway.
yeah, I heard the little lady had to use the potty again for the billionth time. It's like this
No,
is
it's
always
okay. We
fun.
just like your whole ensemble that's behind you. It's a great screensaver. So it's like due to technical difficulties, like Brent will be back in 10 and 15
I'm
minutes.
so
By the
sorry.
way, if you like view the microwave, it's wonderful. We make
Yeah.
popcorn.
Nice, beautiful.
The great cabinetry. I love it. But like you said, Eric, we're at that age now where it's like, damn, he got some beautiful ass fucking cabinets up in there.
You know what? I ain't even gonna play. I stay checking out people's like interior decorating, design and stuff all the time. I'm like, that's nice. Like we're
Right?
old. We're
Like
old.
we went over to Paul's a few weekends ago for wrestling, and it was just me, him, and Donna, and it was the first that I've been over since he's kind of, I guess you could say, like remodeled, rearranged,
Yeah.
and got some new furniture and stuff. I walked in, I was like, all right, bro, I like that
Yeah.
over there. Like I started pointing out shit, like I was like, that
That's
that
what's up.
couch looks better over there than it did on the other wall, and I like the
Yeah.
TV. Like I was like, but that's
Yeah,
just the
like
way it is.
that's what I realized. Like seriously, even though it's a trailer and it's being a homeowner, you can't get every project done as soon as you can. Like
But
I
no,
realize that shit, and like I understand fully why my dad loses his mind still at 60 fucking almost 8 years old, and he'll sit there and be like, "Well, I got to do another project today," and I'm be like, "Man, I don't have enough time in a fucking day for a project every day, every other day."
Every
so
day. Yeah.
you've been to my house a few times. And how long ago was it that I told you that my bathroom sink broke?
Ah, fuck, man, I don't know.
Like
Eons.
I bought this shit to fix it, and it still ain't fixed. Like I didn't even fix it.
Well, the thing is, like, you think about it, man. You have your health issues. Donna has
Yeah,
hers. You have
Yeah.
setbacks. I mean, that's fine. Like me here, I get it too. Like, but like, I'll work, and when I get home, I don't want to do shit. Like, I
yeah,
don't. And then by the time it's the weekend, I'll start a project or think of something in my head and have an idea, and then I'll blink and Brandy's here, and if Xander's here, I want to focus on my time there, of
Yeah.
course, and then so I really don't get a chance to, but when I do, I'm fully committed to it that day. Like I got
Yeah.
this shit to do, I have this, I gotta get going, I gotta get moving. Like the microwave cart that Xander thinks is a goddamn nightstand. Like I was like, okay, it's been sitting here forever. My mom's been ragging me and ragging me and ragging me to get this fucking belt. I don't have no girlfriend, no son. I'm gonna get it done. And I did. And when I got it done, I was like, man, why the fuck this take me almost 3.5 hours?
no,
Because me, as like a person that used to do this job, like this mechanical stuff for 14 years, I know how to read a blueprint. It's not stupid. But the way they were making it sound and making it set up, it was like, no, put the little wooden tabs in first, like pre-assemble everything and then build it from the middle out. And I was like,
No
no.
sense.
I was like,
Yeah.
that makes no goddamn sense. I was like, why
Yeah.
don't we build these ends, build the middle, put the shelves in? Hey, no, I'll do it their way. As soon as one of the fucking panels fell, I was like, that's it. Like, I was like, no. Next thing you know, I
Yeah.
built it my way. And I was like, oh, see, your
Much
way
easier.
sucks. Like,
Yeah.
plain and
What's
simple.
up, dude? Don't do that, okay? Just drink some water, man.
you said drink some water, and Joe picked up his cup real quick.
It's because I have my water, bro. Always have my water. I was like, I
No, but
don't
that's
have.
Yeah.
like, so it's like, like I finally stopped. I was talking to Levy last week when we went bowling last week, and he he's on vacation, so we were just talking about like our weeks or whatever, and I was like, I had to stop and think about it, like. So like every day I'm busy during the week, so like I don't have time. Even when I get home, even if I'm tired, sometimes I'm like, shit, I got to get this done, and I'll do it. But it's
Absolutely.
like today on Mondays. Well, yeah, today's Monday for you people that are watching this on Friday, but like we record our episodes on Mondays. Tuesdays I coach hockey. Wednesdays I now coach basketball. That's a whole thing. And then Thursday I'm bowling. And then Friday is my only like first day that I really don't do anything. So it's like by the time the weekend comes, I'm like, shit, I don't want to do any projects. I'm tired. Especially when I'm coaching now, like these two sports, like I'm running around with like 6 to 12-year-olds. I'm like, they wear me out. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
like, it's rough. And that basketball, this is the first I started coaching basketball. That I don't know. That sport. I'm glad. I don't know how. This is gonna be a rough one.
Well, if you need pointers, you know.
I mean,
Uh,
hockey, I'm good with. I know what I'm doing in hockey. I just keep looking at the other coach, and I'm like, look, this is your world. I'm just here. And he's like, well, you got to have them shoot. And I'm like, if you have them shoot like me, they ain't gonna be missing every fucking thing. Like they ain't gonna be hitting the basket. Like I don't know. I'm just like a cheerleader. I'm like, good shot, keep shooting. And the kid's missing like 100 times. I'm like, whatever, whatever.
your team's
I
gonna
was
be
stand.
like that Germany and I think Japan game I watched, and they
Oh
were,
Yeah,
shit.
dude, they were shooting. They shot like 6 or 7 threes in a row between both squads, and I looked at Brandy. I was like, these teams suck.
I was
I just
telling
went
Donna.
full fledged. I was like, they blow.
I watched earlier today. I watched girls USA basketball versus Japan. Dude, the height difference was no joke. Like that, the girl that was locked up in Russia or whatever.
Grunner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's on the team,
Brittany
and
Grunner.
she's so tall. She was just holding the ball up over her head, and the little Japanese players are trying to jump and swat at it. Like our girls are just like doing little easy
Yeah.
layups, and they're. I swear to God, they look like little kids trying to shoot a basketball. They're like two hand and like pushing it.
Oh my god.
I'm like,
well,
why would they even like? Why would Japan even think that they could like? Not against the country, but I'm just saying like. You had to have known there was going to be like a physical disadvantage for your girls. Why would you make them go out there and look like idiots? Like
because
that was horrible.
everybody loves an underdog story.
My god.
Dude, they were look when I turned it on, it was halftime, and it was like already like 100-40. I think like it was a blowout.
Jesus.
Yeah, but that would definitely be it if you were coaching them because I was watching like good 5-10 minutes of that match between Germany and Japan, and I was just like, man, this shit sucks. I was like, that none of them can make a basket. I was like, it's like watching Pee Wee fucking basketball.
Well,
Like
that was
I
like
was
you
like,
said on Sunday. On Sunday, me and you were trying to catch the score of that U.S. Serbia game,
yeah,
and it was like 80-40 something at
yeah,
halftime, and then we get home and it was like 100 and something. I'm like,
and it was yeah,
what
that's
the
how it
fuck
was.
happened?
I went to go look for it, and I went on Peacock, and it was like, this game has concluded. I was like, motherfucker. But I knew we were gonna beat them. But it's just like, come on.
Did you
I
see the
would have.
post game? The post game interview with LeBron was hilarious. She was like, "Well, I mean, you guys kind of really, she basically wanted to say mop the floor with them, but she was polite
Yeah,
about it."
Yeah, being
And
nice.
he was like, "Well, yeah." And she was like, "But knowing you, was there anything you guys could do better?" He was like, "Yeah, we could win by more." He was like he was not happy that they didn't like blow them out of the water, even though it was still close to a blowout. He was like, "No, we could win by more." He was like, we gotta gel a little bit better. We gotta figure a few things out." He was like, we'll get there." I was like,
yeah,
"Get where? Like you're already dominating." Like,
yeah. I don't know what you're looking for anymore, man. I mean, you pretty much got it on lock.
I mean, I
But
think this is the first time in a long time that we've had this many all stars on our Olympic team, like since the Dream Team era. Like, you know what
the
I mean?
dream
Like,
team and the
Yeah.
redeem team, yeah,
it's always been like we always have good players on our Olympic team, but like the number of guys, like Kerr can't even figure out a lineup because he's got too many damn all stars. He's like, I don't even know where to start with guys.
right. But if you think about it, if you just give Steph Curry the ball, that ball is getting drained from three anyway.
No, dude,
Yeah.
KD was killing them yesterday.
Dude, they fucked KD up. The other team was fucked up because KD stepped on the court and they were like, "Wait, when the fuck he get here? Like,
Yeah,
what the fuck? I didn't know Durant was here. What
that's
are
what
we
I'm.
doing?"
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many players on our team. Like, you could almost have like almost like I wouldn't say hockey. Well, no, yeah, definitely like hockey, not so much like baseball or football. Like they could have like lines. Like you could have like a starting lineup
Yeah,
and a backup lineup and just swap them out whenever you want to. Like the whole court, swap out the whole court.
pretty
Like,
much.
and we
That's what
would
they did
still
with the
probably
redeem team.
dominate.
Like the
It's
redeem team
nuts.
was that same way too. Because they weren't going to get Kobe at one time, and then all of a sudden they were like kind of struggling, There's a documentary about it, but then Kobe came out and he fucking ran full fledged through Pau Gasol, like
Yeah, I
bang,
saw that. Yeah.
blow, just fucking.
Yeah.
And LeBron was like, "Yo, you
We're
ain't gonna
like,
do shit. That's
so,
the teammate." He was like,
so
"Fuck that," and
damn.
pow, and he did, bro. So I mean,
Yeah,
they got a squad for sure.
yeah,
Yeah, they do. I don't, there should be no reason why we shouldn't easily take gold in that. And I mean,
Oh
that might sound a little biased, but I'm just saying, like, I mean, I know there's some other good teams out there, like France. I mean, they got Wemby and a couple other guys. Like, they should be a good competitor, but there's no reason why USA shouldn't be,
no,
like, the
same with
team
like
to beat.
um, same with like Canada too, because they have a good
Oh,
amount
yeah,
of
they got a couple
squad too.
guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially from the NBA. But my phone just sent me. I asked sign up for like Complex for subscribing to certain things,
Uh-huh.
and apparently that Eminem versus Marshall Mathers versus Slim Shady interview is dropping in an hour.
Oh, that's today, right?
It's the 29th, so I'm gonna be like, well, I'll be watching that when I'm done here with this fucking
What
interview.
is that Complex thing? Is that just like a website or an app or something?
It's just a website,
Oh, okay, okay.
but it said that it has Marshall against Slim Shady, so I was like, that's what I'll be doing when I'm done shooting this shit
yeah.
because I'm gonna watch
Yeah.
it.
I'm gonna watch me some Monday Night Raw. Good old
on
wrestling.
on
I gotta
sci.
prep, dude. We got SummerSlam at the end of the week. I gotta get my knowledge.
It's on Sci-Fi too. You know that, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I already made sure.
Is that because of the Olympics?
Yeah, because USA is like USA is kind of like so NBC's number one coverage,
And then
USA's number two, and then they'll have like what is it? I think is covering some stuff, and then maybe the new what is that MSNBC or whatever, like the
yeah,
news
yeah,
NBC channel.
they have at least 3 or 4 for Olympic coverage.
Well, that's
But
why I
I
said
like
that probably like that's how with YouTube TV, like it'll pull up all of the coverage. And I got Griff. I was watching Quad Box Olympics, dude. I had 4 screens going on Olympics.
That's good
I
stuff.
was I
Yeah,
was all in, all in.
yeah,
I had
that
nothing else to
that
do Saturday. I was like,
yeah.
Olympics it
That's
is.
dope. I just told Brandy that too. I said, "You're lucky that we don't have Red Zone this year." And she looked at me. She's like, "What is Red Zone?" I was like, "Red Zone is life." I
Yeah,
was like, "If I could watch 8 football games at one fucking time for at least 10 minutes,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
could say, 'Honey, I'm leaving you,' and I'd be like, 'Okay.'"
yeah,
yeah.
But like, I'm sorry, I'm fully invested. So right
yeah,
now, I can't be doing all that.
Well, like I
She was
said,
like, "Go ahead."
YouTube TV does their own little version of Red Zone just because again they bought the Sunday ticket.
Yeah,
So like they have like a version of it that I can watch where it's like all like I think the most I got was like 4 games, maybe six. I don't remember. It might be like 3 and 3. But I was like, okay.
but I told her I was like, "It's like literally 7 hours of commercial-free football." She was like, "Jesus Christ." I was like,
Dude, we used to
"Yeah."
come over your place on Sunday. We'd get there at like noon for kickoff of like not. It was like because they always did like a pregame show where they would like just
They would
talk
help us
about
with like
hot
fantasy
topics or
football and shit like
whatever.
that. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, who's in, who's out, shit, and then they'd be ready to go for 1 o'clock kickoff. So we'd be over there by like 11:30 or so, 12 o'clock.
I'd be drunk by 2.
We we we're like, all right, like, do we just carry this through to the Sunday night game? You're like, I don't care, it's up to you.
Yeah,
Like,
right. It's all right. Whatever works, man. You know, shit. Now I can't fucking even have 2 or 3 drinks without feeling like, God damn it.
I'm not
I'm
allowed to
not
drink
built
at
like
all.
I'm not built like I used to, bro. Just not.
nah, shit. That was me last weekend. But I drank a whole buzz ball by myself in like 2 hours. And I was gone.
We just
I
don't
was
got it.
gone.
We
We
don't
don't
got
got
it
none
no
of
more.
that.
Like
I
I was
woke up with
telling,
the kids still. I woke up with
did
the
you?
kids still the next day. And like I let Janelle sleep in, and then like she came down at like 10 in the morning, and I was gone. I was like, yeah, I'm gone. I need to
He
lay
came
this
in
shit
with the
down.
hot tag. He was like, "I'm going to bed."
Yep,
Still
yep,
daylight. What do you mean you going to bed? I'm going to
It's
bed.
my turn.
yeah,
All
yeah.
right, my turn. Yeah, I did that a couple weeks ago. I was told Eric I bought the new college football for the PS5,
Oh,
and
nice.
It's amazing. It's
Yeah, I
really
heard it's dope. I heard it's dope.
so dope. But I was like, man, shit. So I was just thinking to myself, I was like, got the weekend to myself. I got this game. Fuck it. So I went over here to the beer distributor and I bought some Happy Dad like banana seltzer because I wanted to
Yeah.
try it. I really wanted to try it. And I got that and some Death Row grape. It sounds so racist because it's like it's aimed, it's aimed towards black folks. Do not question me, all right? I know what it's doing. But I was like, all right. So I got two of them, 2 pounders, and I got the case. So I came home and I was like, I already like the grape because it's like a naturally like it's a grape, like artificial grape taste, but it's like a
Yeah.
little watered down, like a watered down Fago or a pop. Fine. That was good. And then I was like, this fucking banana seltzer tastes like a twin pop, like the old school twin pops.
Oh,
And I was like, that's dangerously fucking good.
you could put
So,
Yeah.
those away and not even realize it.
bro, I had 3 down and I was starting the road to glory. And I
Hey,
made
Brief.
Xander as the quarterback.
Here
I
you go,
started
brother.
doing my shit. And next thing you know, I was like, I think I'm gonna go to
Yeah.
bed. It was like 9:30, bro. I was like, who are you anymore? I was like, you used to go out till sun up, and that's without drugs.
You
Like,
can't do it.
I
Can't do
I
it
know.
just
anymore.
can't. I
That's
can't do
like,
it.
so like I said, I went to the doctors today, and that's one of the questions they generally ask you. Damn, bro.
Yeah,
So
that's it's tequila
what
and
flavor
it's a
is it?
margarita. It's a margarita basically, but it's tequila and vodka and triple sec. And then here's the other one that I haven't got to yet.
So is
But
that
yeah,
like
I
a
drink.
strawberry?
Yeah, this is like a daiquiri almost.
See, that'd be
Yo,
dangerous too.
we got. I guess we
Yeah.
have to go to the West Coast. Apparently,
We're going to the
Ah,
they do
Olympics.
it big
yeah.
on the West
Do
Coast. See how big that fucking bottle
You
was?
can
do.
see me walking around LA at the Olympic Games sipping on that big ass thing.
Dip it. I'm gonna take it with a straw so you can get buzzed quicker. Like,
Yeah, that should work too.
No, but
Yes.
the doctor
Bring
asked
all
me
the
today.
rest of
She was like,
it.
"Well, what about your drinking?" And I was like, "I haven't drank since St. Patrick's Day." She goes, "Oh." I said, "Yeah, like I don't. You guys
go
like the
for it, yo.
medicine and everything else. Like I can't be drinking." She's like, "Oh, that's good. That's good." I'm like, "Yeah, I'll have one fucking drink and I'll be done for because I don't drink no more because of all the health shit."
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I got all this alcohol, but I don't drink it like that too much anymore.
yeah. I was
Definitely
like, I
slow
do
down.
too, but I don't even remotely like. I was pretty drunk for St. Patty's Day, but I don't know more, man.
You
Because
was
like,
lit for St. Patrick's Day. I was there.
Sit down and eat, buddy. Sit down and eat, man.
yeah, because I don't do that no more.
You
But
active?
it's nice to do that. Like it's nice to be out and have a good time and cut a little loose. Because for me, I'd rather do that here than if I go into the
Wait,
city.
what?
The city's 30 minutes away,
Yeah, you didn't got to
All
worry
right,
about
hold
the
on.
drive.
and on top of that, if I get pulled over, I kind of lose my job. So
Yeah, yeah.
I ain't really trying to lose my job.
No,
You
we
know,
don't need that.
no, just go into the white light. Uh,
That's it. I'm dying.
I knew it. It was that time.
I'm going down.
It's going down for real. You know what you
Also,
need is we need to do standby music.
we need to do what?
Like
Oh,
stand. Dude, I would be pissing myself if I was listening to that. I'm like, they have a standby music? What happened? You have to go on video to find out.
It's just hard with these kids, man. The wife is upstairs taking a break, so I'm with the kids, and
Hey,
they will
we're not
not let
joking.
me take a break.
I was
no,
like,
they won't.
no, they won't. No, they'll never let you take a break. They'll never
Normally,
let
like when we record like this, normally I'm like, "Joe, I got to be done by a certain time. We got to go pick the kid up from work now." Like she works normally
Yeah.
on Mondays. I'm like, "God damn!"
Okay.
Like, but like I said, she's on vacation, so
What, buddy?
Yeah, I mean, that's why I
Okay,
like
let it cool
recording
down
this,
first.
I don't
is
even know if my
because
wife's alive. My wife might be dead. No, no, she made a noise. She's alive.
All right. Hi,
she was like,
Donna.
man, you were like, there you go. That's what I
They
like
gave
to
her.
see.
They sent her home with the good stuff. So from
Oh
surgery.
shit.
So
Yeah.
Well,
she's. Look, Joe. She took one yesterday after we were with you guys. We got home and she's like, "My leg hurts so bad," and I'm like, "Okay, well now we know. Don't take you to a flea market to walk around the day after surgery." And
right.
she
I
was
mean,
like,
we just wanted her to test it. We didn't really want her to walk the full thing. You
"Well,
know,
yeah."
just
I asked her. She said she was okay to go. I did not. This was her. Like she okayed it. But then we got back. She took that. She took that medicine. I was waking her up like, "Babe, it's 7. Are we gonna eat dinner at all?" Like, she was like,
I just
"Oh
need to
yeah, I guess."
know if I'm eating this by myself or you getting up. Because
Yeah,
if you ain't, I can make things work.
like this spaghetti. I'll kill it myself. Like, but no.
Well, I mean, just what you did when you're like, hey, she grunted or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So Saturday night, like we did the same thing because after we got home from Erie, X was exhausted. Like homie slept to him was 8 o'clock in the morning the next day. So I know he had a blast, but he was
Yeah.
also tired. And usually he's up at like 6:30. So like my
Oh,
internal clock is just ready to go all the time.
yeah.
It's been that way since he was 3. So Saturday we just had a nice chill day. We just chilled here at the crib. Randy went and took a nap. I'm sitting there watching like Raid Road Wars or Rage Wars, some shit like that. And then she got up, and then later we were watching On Patrol as we do every Saturday. You know, because the shit's amusing to me. I love looking
Yeah.
at people acting stupid in a damn fool. And I was like, well, because she took a nap, she was up. I said, I'm gonna go to bed. You know, I'm gonna go do my shit.
Okay, Lex.
She's like, all right. So I went in, I laid down, I fell asleep. Bro, I woke up at like 1 in the morning because I didn't feel her next to me. I didn't even come in the fucking living room to check and see if she was alive. I was just like, I. But the best part was I slept in like the corner of the bed and never moved over. Like never. And then I woke up the next day, she was still on this fucking couch, sawing logs. And I'm over here like, oh, she ain't dead.
She's snoring.
She
Means
was
she's alive.
snoring. She all right. She good. She got to get it in. And she did it. That's what happens when she ended up slapping me in my damn face.
What does he got? Now we got fish. And what is that? A dead cat on the wall? I don't know what's going on there.
That's a clock, bro.
Yeah, but what is it? A clock of a dead cat?
Well, it's not a dead cat. That's just inhumane.
Oh, it looks like Batman. Looks like Batman.
Not a dead. It's
Maybe
not
it
a
is
dead cat.
Batman. It's not a dead fucking cat, you mo.
It's
Why
Nightmare
would he
Before
put a dead cat
Christmas.
there in front of his fucking children?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Jesus, Eric. He's gonna put a dead cat
Dead
clock
cat
in
with
front of
the
his
yeah.
children. It's
No, it
cool.
almost
Yeah.
looked like the silhouette thing from Christmas Vacation when the cat fries himself eating the Christmas lights.
Dad, what time is it? It's
That's
half
my
past the
movie.
dead cat's ass over here by the spine.
Oh my goodness.
Christ
I'm
almighty.
getting me one of them. They make them in carpets. I'm gonna get one of them carpets for under my Christmas tree.
For what? The family vacation?
Yeah, the
Christmas
fried cat
edition?
silhouette.
Good God. Did you see all that? Like, there's all the Halloween shit out already?
Yeah, dude, did you see? So
Already?
yeah,
Yes.
because they're doing the second Beetlejuice this
Oh
fall.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Party City every week, or I don't know what their time frame is, but they're releasing a new Beetlejuice decoration. One of the recent ones they released is like an inflatable, but it's from the original movie. It's an inflatable when he does the merry-go-round around his head.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's like 20 foot tall. It's huge,
That's awesome.
and I'm
I would
like,
buy that just to put it outside of my trailer and how it's all my fucking neighbors
dude,
just be like,
they gotta make that big. The sand snake that he had
Yeah, the
eating
sun.
people.
Yeah.
I was
yeah.
like, that'll be sick too.
I'm definitely
I
going to see
mean,
that.
but
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
you heard like how that's gonna start, right? Like,
Did you see the new trailer? They released the trailer, the new
yeah.
Yeah,
one.
I saw the trailer.
It tells like the full background of it. Like it looks sick.
But apparently
Yeah.
his number finally gets called or whatever. That long ass
Yeah.
number he had.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
why
Yeah.
yeah.
it took so long.
But he has
Um,
he has all the
no.
shrunken head dudes like they're like his employees now.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
I
was like,
was
I
like,
don't know. I mean, I hope it's good. I mean, I'm gonna see
It's
it.
gonna be. I can't imagine it. It's gonna be
listen,
good.
if you're on the like if you want a good judgment call on it, Michael Keaton did an interview. He was on Cam Hayward's podcast, his like talk show thing, and he had Michael Keaton on, and he talked about the new Beetlejuice. And Michael Keaton gave a full breakdown on how they came about agreeing to do a second one. And he said basically, if Tim Burton didn't sign up to do it, he goes, we would not have this movie.
That makes
And
sense.
Michael
Yep.
Keaton helped write the script. He was like, because again, he was being so picky on what they did. And he said
The
once we
characters.
got back into it, and we had Winona Ryder and what's the lady that plays her mom?
Catherine
Yeah.
O'Hara.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like once we all got back on set and got into character, he was like, it was like the '80s all over again. He was like, it was like it
Yeah.
never left. He was like, and there was so much shit that now with modern technology and CGI and special effects, he goes,
Yeah.
we were literally changing things on the fly because I realize now, like, oh, we could do this. And Tim Burton was like, yeah, and we could do that too. Like, he was like, this movie is gonna. He goes. I think this is better than the original. That was Michael Keaton's words.
Woo!
I don't know.
That is a big claim.
Yeah,
We will see.
That's pretty bold, bro.
Yeah,
dude.
Pretty
we'll
bold.
He
see.
was. He told. So Cam Hayward asked him about his I know the photo came out like the past couple months or whatever. That in the original Batman, his Batman boots were the Jordan ones
Yes.
Jordan Force.
or the fours, whatever. Cam Hayward was like asking him. He was like, "What did you do with them?" He goes, "They're just sitting in the closet at home." Cam Hayward was like, What are you do? What are you going to do with them?" And he was like, "What size you wear?" And Cam Hayward was like, "I got look at this. Look at me, dude. I wear a huge size shoe." And he was like, "But he goes, if you're looking for just a collector's item, he goes, we'll talk off air." So like Cam Hayward, I don't know whatever happened to it, but Cam Hayward might be getting those Jordan fake
Hey,
boot,
That's
Batman
crazy.
boots
I
from
mean, if
Michael
they make
Keaton.
Jordan fucking boots for Batman, I mean, whatever works, man. Yeah.
It was just a cool interview too, because like Michael Keaton talked about like his time growing up in Pittsburgh and like
Yeah.
going to old like Pitt Stadium with his dad and watching Dan Marino play in Oakland, and like
Yeah.
he talked about going to the O and stuff like that. Like it was just a cool interview.
Dirty
So
O.
if you're ever interested, it's on
But
Cam
now there
Hayward's.
is no more O. The
No,
O
it's a
is gone.
taco place.
What?
Yeah, the O is gone. They closed that right in the height of COVID.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Like,
Well,
That's
what's his
crazy.
name was trying to buy it.
yeah.
Uh, that owns the Dallas Mavericks, Mark Cuban.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
okay.
was trying to buy it to keep it alive, but I guess him and the family could never come to an agreement, so it got sold to this restaurant company, and they turned it into a taco place.
Yeah. That was heart wrenching. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wait, what the fuck is this?
Because it's so crazy, because especially like me, like working in Oakland, like I go past it all the time, and it's like you're just so used to driving by and seeing that iconic logo and the building facade and everything, and now it's got like this metal tin outside and
Yeah, it's just
almost like this like Vegasy style
yeah.
sign on it. It's like it's so crazy to like to picture.
It's not what it was.
Yeah.
And I don't like
Stop.
it.
Stop. Yes.
But yet you have the South Side still the piss shithole that it is. You know.
I know. And then the thing though
Yeah.
too, like it's crazy because like I mean we did Southside. I think that was more of like kind of our thing, but like Griff, like when you would come home, we always did the north, like the well, I don't know what you want to call it nowadays, but like the strip district, like you know, we
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
hit up Touch and Tequila Willie, stuff like that. Like,
Right. Right.
and to see all that stuff change and is gone now
That's
too. Like,
completely different.
it's all condos and built offices and
And then where the when we would go down, like because we went down towards like the boardwalk, but when up where like H2O is, if you remember, there
Yeah.
used to be like across from it used to be like the fresh produce market. That's
Yeah.
where the vendors would come up. That is not there no more. That's
Well, it is,
completely
but it's
gone.
Wow.
not.
It's well, it's not relatively a fraction of what it used to be. Like,
Yeah.
They kept the building structure there, and they
yeah,
call it the terminals now. And it's like it is restaurants. And we went down there. We took the girls on a double date, and we did. They have like this indoor adult miniature golf thing, which was fucking fun as hell,
yeah. It was a lot of fun because it was like
bro.
very video
Bro,
game themed.
Donna just yelled from the other room. Yeah, and Paul broke it.
Fix my ball.
So, Griff, I'll give you the quick story. So the golf balls have chips in them, so you don't have to keep track of your score or anything. There's these
Yeah.
digital
Yeah.
like flat screen TVs that tell you like what's going on in your game. And we went up to like the fourth hole, and Paul goes to putt, and it's like can't find your ball, won't register. Like it's like
And I was like, it's
we're like
literally
what
right
the
here.
fuck?
Yeah.
Paul's like
Yeah.
fuck it, then I'll just play without it. And the girl finally comes over, and she was like, "What's wrong?" We were like, "His ball won't work." She's like, "Oh, we have to get him a new one." So they had to go take it over to the
Oh my
customer
god.
service, have them retake
Jesus.
Paul's info, put it on a new chipped ball. Like,
It's like, look, it's not that serious. Like, this is like, it's not that serious. Like,
I was like, see, big homie gets it. It's
huh?
really
yeah.
not that serious. It's fucking putt putt golf.
Yeah,
Like, and
Yeah.
it was like, oh, here's your spare ball. I was like, this shit better work.
but it was fun. Like, it was cool because like they had like four different courses.
My bad.
Uh-oh, I'm
It's
getting in
almost
trouble. He was
okay.
like, "Why?"
He was almost like, we got to do it
Oh,
live. He was like, wait, what? Hold on,
yeah.
God damn it. All
Get the
right, put it
earpiece out.
back.
Someone was about to get yelled at real quick.
Yeah,
No, they're being good. They're just hungry and
they're just kids, man. Of course, they're just
yeah.
hungry. They want to watch shows. They want to
Fucking
check
right.
on dad. They want to, yeah. Well, shit.
That was me, dude. We stopped at the. I picked her up from dialysis, and we stopped at the store real quick. And she was like,
And you became a
wanted to
little
grab.
kid.
What's that?
And you became a little kid.
Fucking right, I did, dude. We went down that candy aisle. I was like, wrestling's on tonight. I'm gonna need some snacks. Like,
Like,
Uh-oh, mommy's downstairs now.
oh shit, we're in trouble.
shit. All right, this has
No, you're
been
not
two
in
thoughts.
trouble. Oh, I couldn't hear you. I got my headphones on.
We're about to cut it out. We're doing it live. Do it live. Everybody,
It's
cut it. Cut
like,
it out.
it's like whenever your boys are over at the house at the crib late, and then the wife comes down out of bed, and you're like, "Shh, guys, shh, cut it out,
Shut the
Yeah.
knock
fuck
it
up.
off."
Shut up. I gotta live here. Y'all don't.
Yeah,
God damn it.
This is what
Did
it
you
is.
just drink the last seltzer? She will fuck me up. Don't. I
Hey,
told you.
Lex.
Like I told you, Curtis, don't drink the last one. But here you go.
Mhm.
Now I gotta deal with that shit in the morning.
I
Yep.
told you that was her ball of coke in there, and no one told you to mix it with the rum, motherfucker.
Damn it, here you come. I said bring your own goddamn bottle. And you never listen. Never.
Yeah,
Damn.
those were the days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we'd have like parties till like 3 in the morning and I wouldn't be tired the next day.
Dude,
Yeah.
Joe,
Do it again. Do it again. That same day.
Yeah,
uh,
right? Just
we
going
talk about that all the time, dude.
benders.
Okay.
Wake up. Well, we didn't even wake you. Finished partying, go home, literally freshen up, which means probably have another beer at home, and then just walk right back out the door and go to work. Work all day, come home, change your clothes, put on a new outfit, and go right back out to the next club.
Like
Do
it
it
was
again.
nothing. Like
No
it was
problem.
nothing. It was just so repetitive. It was so easy.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, another day of it. Get the wait, hold on.
Yeah. You got
Wait. Like that's
you
the
got a
same thing
plan
what
for the one
happened
day to go out.
when Craig's wife graduated from like her culinary college or whatever. We all went out, we celebrated with them real quick, and she was trash, but she had a good time. Then she was like, "Oh yeah, we're doing it again tomorrow." I was like, "Hold up, wait, what? I'm 40 fucking one. I can barely
You
do
want
this
this shit?
now. Like, I can't do that no more, man.
This one.
What?
Hey,
I
where'd he
got your
go?
stuff. You sent me something on Facebook. I can't answer stuff when I'm live.
It was a
I
Cheeto
got
shooter.
shit to achieve, Donna. I got
It was a
things to
Cheeto
do.
shooter.
Donna, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
Long time no see.
I know, I know. I heard about
We
the
gotta
Jane, when
sign
surgery.
you
up
were
for this
on the other
shit. We gotta
day,
start paying people.
the last time you were on, Jane was like, "Hey, that's Uncle Quentin." She knew as soon as she heard your voice.
Yes.
No, I had
I
Yeah.
to.
heard.
She was waiting for me to bust open her heat pack. Here, those staples are gonna get hot.
That's why I'm with a rider.
They got staples in her leg. She's about to put a heat pack on it. Those staples are gonna.
Ooh,
And
That's
for
gonna.
the
ooh.
people
Yeah,
watching, that's the conclusion of Eric's wife because she
here,
ended up
put the.
killing herself
No,
in the
that
heat pump.
don't do that. I don't know. Put a towel or something down.
I'm going to.
I just thought of that, dude. I just looked at her leg and was like, "Oh, staples, hot. That's not good."
Hey, here you
I
go.
mean,
Get it. Get one of my t-shirts out of the laundry basket.
yeah, a little fold up rip, it's fine.
It's not.
All said it rained out his place.
It's
Yeah,
not.
it did a little nothing crazy like it's been
Uh,
like where the whole fucking trailer's moving and I feel like I'm in the Wizard of fucking Oz.
yeah, Twister too.
I mean, ain't no love in Oklahoma.
No.
Yeah, Brandy wants to see that this weekend. I was like, yo, it's going to be the same as the original. But I was like, okay.
What?
I was like, I don't see anything different. It's going to be a movie about NATOs. It's fine. Like,
I'm in. I was a fan of the first one. This one, I mean, I just want to see somebody get sucked out. I want to see some more cows get tossed around.
if there is no cow being tossed around, I'm not going to be satisfied with this movie.
Yeah.
I'm,
There's got to be
I
at least
mean,
one cow getting spun
Yeah,
around.
right?
who knows what they're going to toss now? Again, special effects have updated. We might.
It's a whole lot different than what it is.
Sure.
But I was like, just don't make another one. Just like, I mean, I love the Bad Boys franchise, but don't make a fifth one. Like,
I haven't
I
seen the
haven't seen the
fucking.
new one yet.
I haven't either.
I have. I liked it. I mean, I
I mean,
liked
I'm
it, but
gonna see it.
you
It's on the
can't
list
keep,
of things to watch.
Yeah, you can't.
you just
There's a time
can't.
limit on it.
Yeah, like for real. What are they gonna be fucking firing, shooting guns as grandfathers? I mean, whatever
And
works.
wheelchairs. That's
Yeah,
it.
right. We're gonna get them now. Uh, like,
Riding around in their rascals.
yeah, dude. I'd probably still watch
That's kind of that's kind of like the them bringing back the whatchamacallit on Netflix,
it.
the
Beverly
Beverly
Hills
Hills
Cop.
Cop.
That shit
Like
was fucking
Yeah.
great, though, bro.
I think that might be. I might watch that tomorrow.
Yeah, that shit's good, bro. I fucking was pissing myself with that. Like, it's sure, of course, I wish they would have did it sooner, but yeah, I liked it. Like, it was really good. Griff, you see that yet?
Not yet.
That's a fucking good one.
Yeah, I'm gonna see it.
And what's weird to think about is I didn't realize this. I watched him on like the Tonight Show or something, talking about the movie. And that scene, it's in the trailers where they they bust him, like he gets tossed out of the business, and
Oh
the cops
yeah.
get called on him or whatever, and then there's two girl cops are arresting him. The one girl, the girl that's cuffing him, that's his daughter.
Oh yeah.
He was like, it's crazy now that that's a franchise that kind of helped spike my career, and now I'm bringing it back, and my kids are in like. And then he said there's another cop that's in the movie that's that daughter's husband, so his son-in-law's in the movie too.
Dude, that
That's the way to
scene's
do it.
great
Yeah.
because when they pull him over and he's in like one of those they have like an electric car, but
Oh,
it's like real tiny. He was like, y'all got this little fucking robo cop car. He's talking shit the whole time. And I'm like, this better be as good as the other three because it fucking has to be. But it
yeah.
was like it was really good. I enjoyed it.
You
But
know, I
like
didn't realize. Speaking of Bad Boys, Martin Lawrence was just here and did stand up.
I saw that.
I was
Yeah.
like, I was like,
Really?
dude, you get him back on stand up. Like
Yeah.
back in the day, he was good
He was great, dude.
on
Yeah.
Definitely.
because he was like a big part of like Def Comedy Jam and shit.
Fuck yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was
But
like,
I mean,
I didn't
if
even know he
Martin
was
Lawrence
back
could
out
do
doing
it,
it.
that means that fucking Eddie Murphy could do it, and I need that in my life before I die.
He's talked about coming back and doing it, but then he gets wrapped up in all these movie projects, and then he can't.
Well, he's doing Shrek 5, he said too. So
Yeah, right now they're working on Shrek 5. But
Wow.
yeah, because they
fuck, we're
teased.
old, bro.
What was the
Yeah.
latest? There was a Disney movie, and then they just, or not, I mean, another movie of that franchise that just teased the Shrek. I don't know if it was a Minion movie or something. I don't know.
They might have did it with
Mm.
Despicable Me 4.
No, it was something. There was a movie we watched. It was again a kids cartoon movie like that, and at the end of it, it teased a Shrek, and I was like, that'd be crazy if they did another Shrek. And the next thing you know, they're doing another Shrek
Yep, sure as shit.
because Shrek 5 and Toy Story 5 come out the same year, the same month. It's July of 26, I think.
Dang.
Yeah, I was
Bro,
like, well,
it's crazy when
I'll be
you're.
a grown ass man sitting in a kid's cartoon. I don't care.
How many
Yeah.
Toy Stories you lived through? 5, all
5
of
Toy
them.
Stories, bro. Yep.
Like shit. That's how it was when we went and saw Inside Out too. I was like, any Pixar movie, I'm gonna see with Xander till I die. I don't care.
I
Yeah.
don't even
Yeah.
need the kid. I'll go see it by myself.
Well, that's what connects me and Xander is Pixar movies. Like
Yeah,
his love for Pixar so much. That's why we did the exhibit with you, because
yeah,
like
that
that's
was
that's
fun.
mine and his thing.
I think we're gonna end up going again.
I don't know. I thought there was fireworks over at the Griffin household. I was like, somebody call somebody over there. I don't know anybody close. Yeah, that Pixar exhibit was real nice, man. I had a really good time.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. Plus,
I
watching
just said it
Xander
was a
like be
little
hands
hard
on
for
was real nice.
it was a little hard for us because like we had taken my 2 year old nephew and he just wanted to run around and play with all the cartoons and shit. Like
He
it,
wanted to be a
like
kid.
with Paul walking around with Xander, like they actually got to stop and like try out the exhibit and
Mm.
experience the moment. For us, I was just chasing a goddamn 2 year old around. So like, but it was
Yeah.
still cool. Like I mean, it was still really cool to see.
Yeah. But I like how they try getting you at the fucking souvenir shop. I was like, yeah, you could probably get me with these Pixar cars because these are about the same price in the store. But
Yeah,
anything else, you can get your motherfucking ass out of here. I ain't spending no $60 on a book. Like I was like,
Yeah.
the
well,
history
you
of
figure we spent it was I think it was $15 for that little Woody backpack thing
that's
that
how
my
they get
nephew
you,
got.
man. That's how they
But
get you. Because that's how it was there. It was like, oh, like 'cause we were there with Riley, and Riley was like, oh, Uncle Paul, look at this. This is cool. And I was like, turn it around. And she looked, she was like, it ain't that fucking cool. I was like, damn right. Now you're learning. It ain't
Man,
that
niggas be
fucking cool.
robbing us now, man.
Yeah, they're definitely robbing us. Like, if I have to spend $70 on fucking college football for my
Yeah.
PlayStation 5,
Yeah,
now
man.
you're getting me and now you're pissing me off. Like,
well, you
Yeah, like,
figure it cost us $70 just to walk in the door to that exhibit.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. That's why like Disneyland here, I'm Disneyland out from lately. Like we did it a bunch of times, but it's just like so
Yes.
much money for nothing, and like I don't know, it just kills it for me.
Like, even now, we were talking before you came on air. Like, we went up to Waldemere Park this weekend in Erie and maybe paid a fraction of the money you'd pay for Kennywood now. You go to
Yeah.
Kennywood, you're dropping like 250 between three people
Woo,
Dude, it's like $65 to walk in the door to Kennywood.
just to walk in
that's
the door.
crazy.
I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Y'all got a Groupon day? Like,
Yep.
shit. I was
Yep.
like, if not, there's plenty of other amusement parks for me to take my kids to.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Like, I feel
That's too
bad.
much money, man.
I feel bad that I never took my kid to Disney. But then again, like, it's not like I mean, she's traveled the U.S. and has seen other cities and experienced shit. Like, she's been to
Yeah.
Chicago and she's been to like Carolina and the beaches. Like, she's been places. You know what I mean? So it's like, but I mean, I know every kid would like to try. I mean, fuck, we all. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, for sure. Like I would love to take Xander to it too, but just like uh Jane, like I did the same thing with Xander. I took him to the Carolinas, took him to Jersey. He's been like down in Georgia. He's like all down basically the East Coast. He's been pretty much. He's been to like far in. It's like Kentucky.
Yeah.
Like so. Like I mean, if I went to the West Coast, and I don't think I'm coming back. I mean, like, but still, like, just for them to get out of here,
Yeah.
it's really
Yeah.
nice. You know, that's why I enjoy the moments I have with them in my house. Like,
Yeah.
so it's yeah. I know he'd have a blast at like Pixar World or whatever, but I don't think I'd ever give my kid out of the fucking park. I'd be
You
like,
wouldn't
bro,
get me
you've
out
been
of
here
there.
Yeah, I
6 hours,
was about to say,
okay?
like me, I wouldn't get out there either.
I'd be
Like
like, we gotta go. Like,
kids be like, we got. You're like, no, no, we gotta go check this out.
Yeah.
right?
That's
Next thing
like
you know,
I told Jane, I was like, I'm kind of past the Disney thing. I was like, I want to go do like Universal Studios. Like that's where I want to go. Like
Yeah, I've never done
you
Universal.
you get me in like that Minion world. No, I'm done. I'll be hanging out there forever. Like
Yeah.
Transformer area, I'm in.
right? Well, that's why I was telling like I think I was telling Craig, I was like, I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan, but if I go see Star Wars Land, I'm gonna be fucking people up. Like I'm gonna be like,
Dude,
Yeah.
yo, I
so
ain't gonna want to leave here for a minute.
Donna's sister, they go on a Disney cruise. That's like their new thing. They go on the Disney cruise every summer with their kids. And she just recently started going. They go down early enough and they go to Disney for like a day or two, and then they
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
on the boat right there. Well, her husband is a huge, like, he probably make Craig look like an idiot, how much Star Wars this dude is in.
I don't know,
And
man. Craig's pretty fucking knowledgeable of his fucking
oh,
wars.
dude, he's a nut. And they went to that. That was like as soon as they got there, that was like the first thing they did. And he brought back photos, and I'm like, I want to go. Like, let's all right, pack the bags, we're out. Like that
Right.
looks so fun.
Well, like I showed Brandy, like even like because I'm like into Harry Potter, so I would love to see that shit too.
Oh yeah,
Like fuck yeah, bro. I
I'm
want to
in.
sit there and just be like, oh my god, I just want to yell it at
Nah,
somebody.
I'm 100%
I
into it.
really
That's
just
my
want to
jam.
just I don't care. Give me a fucking wand and let me scream
Yeah.
Avada Kedavra to somebody, and
Yeah.
you got to
Everybody.
fall. And if you don't die, we have a problem.
Yeah. Here's the issue.
They
Yeah.
just
We just
They
have a
might have to get
problem.
security. They might have to get security in there.
yeah.
Like,
Because if
They
they
might
don't
use
fall,
I'm
I'm gonna
not out
take
here
that
throwing these
wand,
spells for no reason. Y'all know.
right?
Yeah. You know. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if they don't fall, I'm taking the wand, and the
Yeah.
old school me is gonna throw the wand at them.
Yeah.
Like, like now it works.
I'm
I
gonna give
feel
me an
that, Paul. I
invisible
feel
cloak, and you
that.
ain't gonna see me.
That's
That's
right.
right. I'll be like, I play fucking Hogwarts on my PlayStation 5. I know other spells. Like,
Yeah.
like shit. No. Hell yeah,
Like
but
you're gonna have to have the big dude escort me out of here.
yeah,
Yeah,
right.
that's right.
And then if he comes over, I'll just start
Yeah,
screaming
good
right
luck with
there.
that.
Yeah.
I'll be like, you got to figure out which house I'm in and figure out what's
Yeah,
going
right.
on.
If you ain't coming in here with a Death Eater, then
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then you got to come up and put the sorting hat on my head to figure out which one I am. Nice
I feel
try.
all that.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I would love to do that shit.
They just got back from their cruise this year, and this year they did the Hogwarts because their
Mm,
daughter's old enough now to go in, and she's really big into it. So I want to see what they did there. Like, I mean, it looks cool. I mean,
It does look amazing. I've seen people do it
yeah.
like all the time. And I've
yeah.
actually started researching. There's like right outside of Pittsburgh, like because of the like land and whatnot. There's like 3 or 4 Harry Potter like Airbnbs around here.
Oh, nice.
So
So I was like,
there's in Ohio, in Sandusky. It's kind of like Sandusky, Ohio, where like SeaWorld and that used to be.
yeah,
You've probably seen the commercials for that. It's called Great Wolf Lodge in
yep.
Yeah, great
Ohio.
with lunch. Yeah.
They do like their own version of Harry Potter.
All right, this has been great.
Oh, I didn't know
You
that.
you go stay on the resort, and they have a wand shop, and you take the kids in, and they get to build their own wand. And then once they get a wand, they have to go throughout the resort your whole stay, and it's like a mystery. And you like touch the wand to like photos on the wall, and the photo will come alive and give you a clue. And then you got to go find the next thing and go touch your wand to it. And
That's cool.
there's like a fake forest, and you go in the forest and touch your wand to a tree, and the tree gets a face, and starts talking to you and shit. I'm like,
That's cool.
my kid's a teenager, but we still might go. Like,
I
Yo,
wouldn't
that
do it for
reminds me. It's
that.
fucking. That reminds me of the Hogwarts game so bad.
yeah. Plus, it's a water park. Plus, it's an indoor water park on top of all that.
I mean, I'm kind of down. I don't care.
You sleep in like they let you sleep like in what looks like a log, like an old ski resort.
Yeah.
But then like you can get rooms that are themed. Like there's one room that's more like for little kids, like Griff, like your kids, where it
Yeah.
looks like they're sleeping. Like they climb in a tree and sleep in a tree in like
Yeah.
bunk beds and
Yep.
shit. I was like, damn. We always said we wanted to do it when Jane was younger, but we just never got to it. And I looked it up. It's not expensive.
No,
Yeah.
it's
And it's all inclusive, right? You get meals there and whatever.
Yeah,
yeah.
because they have
Yeah.
a pizza shop inside. There's like
Yeah.
a pizza shop. There's like a cafeteria, I think, and then there's like an ice cream shop, a cotton candy shop, and then like
Yeah.
a candy store, or maybe the cotton candy's in the candy store. Like there is, yeah, it's all you don't
That could
leave
be
the resort.
possible because at
Yeah.
Splash Lagoon they kind of do that same shit too. There's a
Yeah,
candy store inside of it and whatnot. We just told Xander yesterday that he was going to Splash Lagoon 2 days after he goes back to school, and his eyes lit up like fucking like
now
a
is just
crackhead.
your mom taking the kids, or like are you guys going too?
I'm going. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm taking them up there, and then my mom's meeting us up there. Riley and her boyfriend are coming. Kevin's coming with my mom, and then Brandy's mom's coming. So we're like getting away
Yeah.
because
Because I know there was that one time where your mom took all the grandkids on her own. She just
yeah, because
like
she's a
packed up.
psychopath.
I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like But I want to do Great Wolf Lodge too because when we were doing that work out of Cincinnati, when we would have to drive back and forth from Pittsburgh to Cincinnati, I would pass it all the time.
yeah,
And I was just thinking, man, like we should just go here.
it's only like 2 hours, like
Yeah,
2.5 or something
there was
tops.
some
'Cause like I said,
change.
it's like they build it where the old SeaWorld and shit used to be out
Yeah,
there.
yeah, it's real nice. Like I've already I was when we were thinking about Splash Lagoon, I was like sidebarring and thinking about Great Wolf, and I was like, maybe, you know.
Yeah,
And then like the first thing that popped in our head was taking Xander to Geneva on the lake, and then we took him there, and he had fun there. And then I think what we were doing is like too much summer stuff too fast for him
yeah,
because
Mhm.
um like 4 weeks ago we took him when we took him to Geneva, and he had a blast, and it was a whole day. We just ended up doing our thing, and then this weekend it just passed back in Erie again. So that was like maybe he was just like, fuck, okay, this is too much driving. I mean, again, I really don't know what goes on in his head, but I have a general knowledge, 15, 16 years of this now. I know what
Yeah.
he's thinking.
Yeah.
And like when we went inside Waldemar, and he was in there probably about 3 or 4 rides in and was like, I want to go home. I was like, the fuck you do? Like, I was like, I didn't just drive 2 hours here, but I was like, I understand that he's 16. I understand that, yes, he's autistic. I understand he wants his phone. And that's like his, like a whoopee or something. That's what he needs.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Calms him down. But I was like, dude, you have to understand we're going to the water park. I cannot afford or risk to take your phone to the water park. And then by the grace of God, something happens to it. And then I don't want that. I was like, so we have to leave it in the car. But when I took him back to the car, he was still kind of pissy and moany, teenager stuff. But then,
Mhm.
like, once I got him his phone, I told him if he wants, he could FaceTime his mom. And then we came back in, and he was kind of cool, but he was also, you can tell, he was kind of tired in his eyes. Like, he
Yeah.
was just a little spent. He was in the wave pool, and then he was
Yeah.
riding rides before that. I get it. But then,
I'd have
like,
been spent. I'd have been done.
Yeah. Water in the
dude,
sun or whatever. That's good for me. Like
we got
we
out of
do
the
that all
fucking
the
wave
time.
pool, and
Done.
I noticed my arms were fucking burning, and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm all right. I was like, in the back of my mind, I was like, I still got to fucking drive home 2 hours. Like,
Yeesh.
that's all I kept repeating in my head. I still got to
Yeah.
drive home. I mean, I got us home by 11 because, I mean, once I'm on the road, I don't give a
That's a
fuck.
long day.
Bro,
Joe, you
it
should
was.
drive with me, dude. I do that Erie trip so much. I can do it blindfolded, and I can get from Pittsburgh to Erie in an hour and a half. Like I don't fuck
That's what I told
around.
Brandy. I was like, don't
I know
fucking
where
push
all the
me. I'll
cops
get us
are
there.
on fucking 79.
I was. Because, like, in Brandy's track, I don't even know that I'm going 80, 90 miles an hour. I
Yeah.
really don't. And then I'll look down at the like her speedometer and I'll be like, bro, I'll be like, we're doing 90 on 79.
Donna,
And I don't even feel it.
the first time we took the Trailblazer up to Erie, Donna looks over and she goes, babe, I'm like, what? She was like, it says 97. I was like, oh shit. Like, whoops.
You don't feel it in
That's
these
what it
new
said,
whips.
buddy. Put
Like,
it
you
back over
don't.
there.
Oh, we got the mixer out. What's he mixing?
Nah, nothing. Just a drink. I ain't even.
Got that cranberry juice
Just
for a little sippy
yeah,
sip in
just
there.
thirsty. Just thirsty. That's it.
Oh, we
He
know
was
you
like,
thirsty.
you gonna put
We
some
saw them. We
pineapple and
saw them
Malibu in there?
balls.
He's like, you gonna mix that shit up right quick? Okay, get a little finger stir. All right.
Nah, gotta
We
get these
was,
kids
we
in
was
the
talking about going
bathroom.
to sleep. I'm gonna put my ass to sleep.
Right? For sure. I was like, but I have to actually wrap up. I gotta talk to my man real quick before he goes to bed.
Yes, sir.
But as always, you're always welcome back on this show. I could always give you a holler when we do it.
Yes, sir.
Anybody's welcome on my show. It's my show.
I love you
So
guys.
I love you, bro. You take care. Tell the missus we said hi. And until
Yes,
then, we'll see
sir.
you again.
Y'all be easy.
All right,
Always,
bro.
brother.
Take it
All right
easy.
now.
Always.
Bye.
Later. It's always fun.
It's great catching up with people.
Yeah, right, for sure. Yeah, I was like, unfortunately, we have to close it up. Next week, I'll have another one. And until then, I hope you all have a blessed weekend. We will have SummerSlam. We'll follow up on that. And
Slim and Marshall.
Lemon Marshall, some other things,
Maybe some
but
Deadpool.
maybe some Deadpool because that came out. But until next week, follow us on all social medias. Man, make sure you like and subscribe to our shit because people are telling me that they're not listening or they can't find it. Also, Spotify for podcasters is over. It's done. It's done. So I'm finding a way to put audio out there again. So I'm going to mess with it this week. So it's coming. So please bear with me. Again, we will see y'all next week. For Big E and myself, we'll check y'all next week. Later.
Later.